Come on, stop. Oh, wait, no longer. Greatness has arrived. Welcome to the Trophy Room pre-show as everybody walks on in here as they join the show live at youtube.com/PS Trophy Room, but you know that because you're here already. We play a little game called Guess the Game. It's exactly how it sounds. Kyle Stevenson?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. What's this game?
Light, what do you see? Because I see a fuzzy peach in a box.
Well, at first I thought I saw the Eye of Sauron, but then
Oh, okay.
I was wondering, it looks too techy for that, but
Yeah.
I was wondering, is it like a Metal Gear or something like that? Like a
Ooh.
like a heat signature zoomy type thing? I don't know.
Let's,
One of the original
we
ones?
could do like Metal Gear 1, like the NES Metal Gear. No. 92.
Damn.
Oh, is this a Halo? This looks like a Halo thing.
Nah, Halo never got a 92.
I don't think so.
Okay, this sounds crazy.
Uh-huh.
Mass Effect.
The first one? The OG one?
I don't think so either.
You
You
don't
can
think-
put it.
Are you saying
but I
this is
don't-
like the planet
It's
like-
scanner.
thing?
You
I
can
don't-
put it. You can
Yeah.
put it. I have no
try
other
it.
guesses.
Yeah, I don't think I'm right either, but
Chat is
GameCube.
saying
oh,
Metroid.
Metroid. Yep.
Never
Sorry,
mind those.
it's not my bag.
Yep.
It's not 1, so it's got to
If
be
it's-
2.
If it's not Dread, I ain't playing it. Like kidding, it's in the back.
There you go.
Yay.
Speaking of, guys, should I buy Final Fantasy VII Remake on the Switch?
Why?
I've been feeling like I've been in the mood to replay it.
You didn't even finish Rebirth.
I knew you would say that. I just feel like replaying it again, though.
Okay. If you get it though, could you give me the magic cards?
Yeah.
Okay. Amazing. That's all I care about.
All right.
Is this Frontiers of Pandora?
I'll put it.
If
I don't
that's
got
a
a better guess.
Okay.
I don't think it is because it looks too old, but also okay no.
I like 64. Oh boy. Hello chat. How are we?
Hello.
Jeannie, sorry I missed it, but good job on getting Metroid Prime 2. That sounded like very condescending. I generally meant good job.
Good job,
Good
Gigi.
job.
I mean, good job, I guess. Whatever.
We're so thrilled. I have ideas too, but yours is so good.
Let's be real. 90% of these we would not get without chat, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because if we don't know it on the first one, we don't know it.
We do not.
I'm gonna skip this one because it's a PS4, PC, Xbox One. Something burger. Cold burger.
Okay, something apocalypsy. Is that a blood splatter on the right hand
Gold?
side?
Yeah.
What about something like zombie?
Trying to think of which zombie though. Oh, I absolutely will get you, Nisa. Ugh, teenagers.
Teenagers.
Ugh, yeah. Ooh, Dying Light's not a bad guess. I like Dying Light. That is the parkour zombie game.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, is this Darksiders 3?
That's a pull if you got it.
I don't know anything about those games.
I remember the main protagonist had like that purple maroon hair.
What kind of games are those?
Yeah.
They're kind of like each one has their own type of style, but like I know the second one, which is revered to be like the best one, is
That's
very,
my favorite one.
It's very like
Combat looks cool.
Yeah.
yeah, like Zelda inspired for one.
I didn't play this one. I like 2 a lot. 1 is very, from what I remember, Zelda like.
Okay.
And there was a tease that Darksiders is coming back in some way, shape, or form.
Yes.
So
Oh,
who knows what new
alright.
genre they'll be.
I think there's I think that's real. I think there's like a trailer for it and everything. Also, I just gotta get something for what you've been playing. One sec.
Sure.
This is definitely like a shooty game. Something that Joe would like.
Yeah.
Like a multiplayer, either like a COD or a Battlefield or a
Let's do.
um
What's the latest Battlefield? Let's just start there. Is it 6?
6.
Yeah. I could type in 6, but I was too lazy. Okay. Well.
Not 6.
Oh, it is a Battlefield game. Okay.
Alright.
It's not 2142.
That-
It's not 1. Is it 2042? Nope. Okay. Cool.
Joe, you need your help. Xbox One. Jeannie says 5.
She says 5. Let's go 5 then. Nope. Shit.
Bad Company, Reese says.
Is it? I don't think there was a Bad Company on PS4. Is it just 4? Because like PS3 definitely had 4. I think it was a launch game for PS1, Xbox One. Let's try 4. Yeah, there we go. We got there. Hey, great pull like with the first person shooter because I was going horror game because that looked like a horror hallway.
There was no chains. It can't be horror hallway.
I mean, fair. fair.
Yeah, Joe did walk away at the wrong time. The one time we could have really used him.
I love, by the way, I'm sure everyone can hear him. What did he just say?
Something tickle. Like that's what I.
It sounded like he was saying
Always
the
gotta
language.
go tinkle.
Okay. I heard the language from the movie Arrival, the alien language. I love how I don't know if Baby Light does this when she gets home from school, but Owen, he gets home, he'll have a snack, and then he will just pass out. He will fall asleep because he's so tired, and he always seems to wake up right when the show starts. So if you hear all the running around and stomping, he's got full energy right now.
No, my child does not sleep ever. She's just go, and doesn't nap at school, doesn't nap when she gets home. She's just like gets wired tired when she gets home, and she's running around. All she wants to do is play. And I'm like, can we just sit? Can we cuddle on the couch? I want to cuddle. Let's watch a show.
I'm trying so hard to get Owen to like sit and watch a movie. He's not there yet. He can't focus on a movie yet.
I got her into Phineas and Ferb, which was one of my favorite shows.
I like that.
So
that's great.
it was a good pull.
I'm just stuck watching the same stuff on YouTube. Sharks, dinosaur toy reviews. I don't know who did it, but like scary Sonic videos are popping up, and he likes those. He likes scary stuff.
Oh, okay.
And it bothers me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
M9 says a Yakuza game. I don't know.
Power washer simulator.
Sure.
All right.
I didn't hate the guess.
Is that exploding something out of the top, or what's happening there?
I think that's just like it looks like a missile. Like it's the missile point is white. And then
Okay.
Go with me on this one. I'm going to say Just Cause 3.
Oh wait,
Damn.
am I still muted, y'all?
Nope,
No, you're back.
now.
Also, you missed Battlefield. The one
did.
you walked away from was Battlefield 1.
We could have used you. We could have used you. It definitely looks like a shooty. That looks like a scope, maybe. PS5 and PS4, so cross-gen. See, M9, we tried to watch the Disney Elio movie, and he was in it for like 30 minutes, and then he was like, nope, I'm done. Then I couldn't get him to finish it.
We had to watch that one in parts because it was freaking Baby Lay out.
Oh,
there were
fair.
certain parts that were freaking her out. So then I was like, okay, just cover your eyes for this part. I promise it's not scary. It's a Disney movie.
Yeah.
But
he would love the Lightyear movie. I know he would love it. I'm trying to get him to watch it, and he just won't sit still.
Yeah.
One day.
No, she doesn't sit either. She stands. She will stand. She'll watch videos on the iPad, and she stands. She'll play games on her iPad because she's got a bunch of education games on there that we let her play, and she stands. Tactical shooter and stealth.
So I put in Sniper Elite, and it's not there. but I feel like we're close.
Okay, is there a different sniper game?
I don't think it's Adam Fall. Yeah, again, Owen loves dinosaurs. I watched him the dinos from the Jurassic Park movies. Like, oh, that's cool. I don't think he can sit through the movie yet. Ooh, Stalker, Jeannie says. I like that guess.
You said you tried Sniper Elite?
Yeah, I did.
It's got to be some sort of sniper something.
Mm-hmm. 2021.
Can you just type in sniper and see what pops up?
Yeah. Oh, is it like one of these? Is it Ghost Warrior contracts? Let's try Ghost Warrior.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I didn't
How are there
realize...
so many games I've never even heard of?
Yeah, I didn't realize there were... Oh, come on! That's cheap. I don't like that.
We just made it. When I say
didn't realize there were
you.
Yeah, I didn't realize there was two different sniper IPs. Oh, okay, yeah, we all know this game, right?
Resident Evil.
I love it. Let's go
It's
Village because I know that there was snow just in case. Damn. Oh yeah, we definitely know this game. 90. What?
What the?
I'm gonna be so mad. Holy shit, Silcannon. That's very funny.
That's genius, though.
That's very funny.
That's genius.
Definitely would have gotten it there, but that is those are totally the backgrounds.
Oh my god, that's
Holy
so
crap.
funny. I thought it was like hemoglobin.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Like zoomed in under a microscope.
Absolutely. That's incredible. Good eye, Silcannon. Good eye.
This game is a perfect example of once your brain gets stuck on something, it's really hard to get your brain off of it, which is why a lot of times I like to be like, okay, looks like this, because once you're stuck on a line of thought, you just can't see anything else.
Yeah.
Okay, hear me out.
I'm hearing.
Fallout.
Ooh, which one?
I
know 1 and 2 are the.
This is the line that you follow, because that's the one in DC, right?
There we go.
I just platinumed it. I'm like, if that's not the line you follow in Fallout 4.
Hell yeah, light.
See, I either don't know it or I know it on the first one, and there's no in between.
What do you mean by line you follow? Is that like
there is like a red brick road line that connects all of the different like sites.
Huh. I never realized that when I played it back in the day.
There's to get to the railroad quest line, like you have to follow the line through the city, and then it leads you to the railroad headquarters.
Oh, okay.
But yes, Boston, not DC.
Like, what have I told you? I feel like your Metal Gear guess might be this.
Go for it.
I've only played like the beginning levels, and this reminds me. Oh, Joe left. Bye, Joe. Incredible.
What a comeback.
Incredible. And Joe missed it. And Joe missed it. How dare he?
Yes.
Oh, did Joe put in Discord that he's having mic issues? He was talking fine before, and there he goes. Nope, can't hear you. Is it in your settings here on StreamYard? Is it on your mic? The little arrow next to the button at the bottom? It is? Okay. Do you have another program open that uses your microphone? like an OBS,
Even Discord.
yeah, Discord. Does Google Chrome? Well, I guess it needs your permission for this. So,
Is it? Have you? Okay, dumb question. Did you unplug your mic and replug it in?
Yeah, Katie, exactly. He was just talking. Oh, I totally still can. We were talking with Light, or I was talking with Light beforehand. I'm having a real hard time focusing lately. So that was probably when I played Fallout 4, a similar situation where I just was like, didn't even see a line.
No, he's being sarcastic because he does not like Fallout 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I thought he was being sincere.
No.
You know what this means? We get to play more against the game.
Yeah. Nobody's here to stop
Nobody
us.
can stop us.
Although I don't know what this is.
I'm gonna skip it. 82.
What the hell are we looking at?
I'm gonna skip another one. Oh, DS, I'm out. I'm not a DS. I know nothing.
Are those beds?
They look like beds.
Okay, so what about some form of
Visual novel.
combine? Oh. I was gonna say some sort of like quarantine game or something. I don't know.
Jeannie says 999. Okay.
Listen, I got
take
no
it.
other guesses, so
9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors.
Genie for the save.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, where are we? So many gaps that we get to fill in now until Joe gets back. All right. Destruction, despair. Banners of some kind, or are those like metal columns that are ripped apart? Look like metal columns.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Is this a building or is this like a train of some sort? I think it's a building. At first, I thought it was a train.
I think so too.
Genie
right out of the gate. Bullet storm.
I never played it. Could be.
I mean, we can go for it. No. I like the guess though. Yes.
81.
That pot is floating.
It's a magic pot.
Magic pot.
All the pots are floating. Look at the one in the middle.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
What's happening with the pots?
Oh.
Okay, I don't recognize that
Yeah.
little skull symbol.
Oh. Wait. Nope. I lied.
Vesper.
I thought this was like The Division. But
Hello, Skynet.
Black
Did it give
Ops
us a year
3?
yet?
Not yet. 2015. Is that Black Ops 3?
Never mind. Yeah, it could be.
Okay. You know what I just realized too? Nice job, Black Ops 3. Great job. We can't even end the stream.
We're stuck here forever.
You're stuck with us.
Stefano for the win.
Joe's just restarting his PC, he says.
Okay.
He said it wouldn't let me mute, so I restarted the app. Well, there you go. And it totally killed his mic. Joe.
Do you guys have mute buttons on your mic?
I have it. I have the Wave XLR, so at the top I tap.
Yeah,
And it
same.
mutes. I think he has the one that I used to have that wasn't working.
Oh, okay.
The Go XLR, where it
Okay.
has the bleep button and the mute button.
I was looking into getting the Shure
Uh-huh.
one because a lot of people have those and they sound real crispy.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid to switch anything
This
because
is a Shure mic,
oh,
but I don't
okay.
have the actual XLR component that it plugs into. It's a wave
okay.
one. Yeah.
See, that's what scared me was the whole XLR thing because I just have the wave mic. So
Yeah.
I
And
like,
it's a great mic.
It is. It is. It's much better now that I'm not trying to use the Elgato program itself and I'm just using OBS.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeannie said Mega Man X2.
Listen, Jeannie's been on a roll.
Exactly.
I trust Jeannie.
In Jeannie we trust. God, you know what? There are too many Mega Mans. So it's not Mega Man X2. Oh boy.
Okay, too old for Metacritic, so would it be just one of the first ones?
Let's try X. Yeah, okay. Whew.
Nice.
That was a slippery slope.
Done and domino, as Arthur says.
I will say though, like if you do want to get this microphone, it will work with the Wave XLR. Or you don't have the way you just have the Elgato
I just
mic.
have
the XLR works perfect. It's way better than what Joe is currently dealing with.
Okay. Because I've been using the what's it called? The Wave Link program as like my XLR thing.
Yeah.
Although I don't need it now that I do everything through OBS and not through the Elgato programming.
I know this one instantly.
Good, because I don't. Go for it.
This is neon white, and if it's not neon white, I don't know. Oh, you're killing me. Are you telling me that's not neon? Now that I look at it, it looks older. Okay,
I feel like this could be a...
I take that back. Like, that's the Nintendo logo, isn't it?
I was going to say, could this be a Pokemon
Kawasaki.
game? Oh.
I see an SKI.
Then I don't know.
It's definitely Wii. Yeah. That's a shell.
So
Mario Kart
Mario
Wii?
something?
I almost put Mario Kit Wii.
Mario Karty.
Mario Karty. There we go. They have the Kawasaki branding? Huh. Let's see.
Oh my God, we're getting so many done.
Yeah. Welcome to this week's episode.
I've been saying we need an episode like this.
Okay. Bunch of barrels. This seems familiar.
Okay, could this be Resident Evil 4, but not the remake one?
Like the OG one? Yeah, we can try
Yeah,
it.
because that was like an old-timey town, right?
Yep.
Oh, damn. I was so confident in that, too.
What is going on with that man? Is he glitching through a table? What?
What about...
Uh-huh.
I never played it, but I just saw that they're working on a new one. What about like those... What are those pathologic games like?
Oh, I don't know. Let's take a guess. Let's do 2. No.
Nah.
PC, PS4, Xbox One. Wait a second. Is this Assassin's Creed Unity?
No.
Are you sure?
I mean, no, I'm not sure, but I don't think so. But go for it, because I don't have another guess. I'm picturing Unity is much prettier in my head.
Damn.
Okay. But also, I do that a lot where, like, I think of the updated graphics version.
Yeah. What got me was Unity one of the last ones that had multiplayer? So I thought that was a screenshot of, like, multiplayer in Unity.
Oh, yeah.
But find the smuggler.
It's something with the disease. Like, the X on the door, the burning of the stuff.
We love this kind of hat here in this game, apparently. It's the fashion.
Katie says Greedfall. I don't know anything about those games, so...
Yeah, I did not play Greedfall. I think the second one's coming soon.
Oh,
okay.
Nice. Katie.
Okay. Katie.
There's too many games.
There really is. Like, honestly.
Like, that looks like a game that'd be right up my alley, and I literally know nothing about it.
Yeah.
Okay, can you guys hear me now? And am I loud?
No, I can't hear you.
Oh, just kidding. No, we can't hear you because we have to beat more of these.
All right. Whoo. Okay, so
I'm sorry, show talking. I can't hear. It reminds me of an indie game that I played a few years ago, but I don't think that's it, and I don't remember the name of it. So forget I
guys
said
have
anything.
like one or two more.
What?
Oh, do we, boss?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
dude.
Do we, boss?
You
This
don't pay
one
my bills.
Has all the configurations to the microphone. They gotta fix that on the fly.
Let's skip it. 88. Critically well-received video game.
Okay, bio something. It says bio something.
Yeah. Let's do one more skip.
PS4, PC, Xbox One. Yeah, Reese says the classic. You're breaking up. I can't hear you. I was looking for a candy wrapper so I could do that thing that they do in Parent Trap. I don't have
one
one
more
though.
skip.
Old
First-person
artist.
shooter.
Wow.
Why am I blanking on this?
Is this a Call of Duty?
65's good, right?
20. No, it's too early for the one I was thinking. I was thinking Vanguard, but that's not it. Also,
Battlefield 1 try.
Battlefield 1? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I sound right now?
Oh,
Yes, Reese, for the win.
nice.
So we had Battlefield 4 and 1.
We're not ignoring you, Joe. You sound great.
Okay.
No, actually, I still can't hear you. We still have like 50 more to do. So
all right, one more, then we go.
Fine,
You're
Dad.
louder than you were before. Just as a heads up.
Do you want me to?
No, I just don't know if you changed any other settings.
No, but
You know what? Restart the app. Let's see what happens again.
I lowered it to 80.
There you go. That's
Is
good.
that good?
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also just realized I have syrup in my beard from my waffle from the diner, and that's not great.
It probably smells good though.
Probably. Chat, be cool. When we're full screen, if you see my beard all clumped up in one spot, be cool.
Be cool.
Be cool.
Jeannie says Metal Gear Solid 2.
I mean,
We've gotten 2 Battlefields. Why not 2 Metal Gears?
and we got the OG Metal Gear. Not rated. Okay.
Who the hell is that person?
He jumping. I'm skipping.
Only PC. Come on.
Bilbo Nocturnal.
Why was the first word I saw was seepage?
Noob Stars.
Oh, your eyes are way better
Okay.
than mine. I can't see shit.
Skabob.
Skabab.
Skaboob.
What?
Battle Royale? Excuse me? What?
Dude, we've got no shot of guessing this. Oh.
Oh. Good call, Katie.
Oh.
Crab games. Or crab game. Yeah.
Nice. Katie.
Literally never heard of that game.
It was someone took Squid Game from Netflix and made
Right.
their own.
I was gonna say a Squid Games game, but I.
Yeah.
Sorry,
All right,
Joe.
Kyle, could
we can't
you
have another
put
one.
down
Oh, I'm sorry. I started a new one.
30
That's crazy.
minutes?
That's crazy. I clicked on a new game. Oh, damn. We can't not do this.
God forbid I want
Look,
to be done editing by 1 a.m. All
We
right,
almost got
so-
back to Christmas time last
All right,
year.
all
Come
right.
on, we're
One-
almost
last
there.
one, and then we go for real.
Listen, we could just make this the show, Joe.
Listen, I just miss you guys every week, and like this just spends more time with you. Okay.
All the audio people are gonna get is, "What's this game?" They're not gonna see a whole thing, and then a whole lot of heavy breathing.
Hey, and some of my cackling.
Yep, that's
So
true.
get a good light cackle in there.
That's true.
I don't know. What's with the hats?
Paul Revere, is that you?
Has there been a Paul Revere game?
I'm pretty sure in real life he actually looked like Jack Black. Is what
That's
I've heard.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Your
Horror survival.
rebirth begins.
What was Soma?
Oh shoot! People have been asking me to play that for so long.
No, damn, I didn't.
The
love it.
Saw game.
2024.
Tap it in.
Is there a new Saw game in 2024?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, what was the new? No. The new Outlast game. What was that one?
Oh, Outlast
Trials.
Trials. Yeah. Hey, nice job.
Hey, look at that. All right.
Incredible.
Listen, you guys had your fun.
Whoa, hold on. Oh no. No,
And now
I'll
it is
stop.
time
I'll do
to
3120.
Start the show.
Poor
God,
Joe.
What a night. All right. Put it down 3130
Okay.
and in the private chat.
I'm writing it on a post-it note. You can.
Oh, wait, no longer. Greatness has arrived. Welcome to episode 464 of The Trophy Room, a PlayStation podcast made by the players for the players. I'm your host, Joseph, aka Mr. Badbit, and it is here where we chat about the latest and greatest in all things PlayStation each and every week. Like this week, we chat about GTA 6 skipping a physical edition at launch. Ice, PS6 likely to be delayed longer than expected. Ice, PlayStation State of Play is ready for February, rumor has it. And did we mention Ice and so much more as we do it live each and every weekday at, Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and on podcast services the very next day afterward. Kyle Stevenson, Grace Rose, whoever it is, whoever will be.
Yes, hello.
I got a migraine. I ain't thinking right.
We should just do guess the game the whole show.
We should be doing guess
Also,
the game
because of your tech issues,
yeah,
we have surpassed the 30-minute mark, so we can safely say "fuck Ice" and be okay.
Ice.
you can't. No, you can't.
What do you mean?
Too late.
Because we're on Apple Podcast feeds.
That's fine. Apple be cool.
I literally had an ad
on.
on the first ad that played, when I'm listening to my Kind of Funny podcast,
Sure.
the first ad that pops up, literally talking about what's the jail term for the pocket that is your butthole?
What?
I have zero idea.
Literally first
I'm
line
in.
out the gate. So if they
Pocket
can do that,
is
what's that called?
what?
What's
I
that
don't-
called? Chat, you got to help me out here.
A butt
I hope
No.
nobody helps, and this is just a thing that you only experienced.
A prison wallet. A prison wallet.
Oh, okay.
It
Okay, I've never heard that before.
was
That's
an
wild.
interview
looking like.
for a documentary. It was an
Uh-huh.
ad of an interview documentary thing, and it was literally the first. Oh, when they check your prison wallet to make sure that you haven't smuggled a knife up there.
That's incredible.
Literally first line out as I turn my Spotify podcast on. So if they have an issue with if they
I
can
don't-
say that, we can say fuck
Yeah.
guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I don't like to brag.
We don't have any
Spotify-
sponsors.
I have Spotify Premium.
Sure.
I've never listened to an ad in my life on Spotify.
I have
Uh-huh.
Spotify Premium too, but
How are you getting ads on Spotify Premium?
because it was like I don't know. It just like autoplay. I have no idea. It just
All right,
autoplay.
fair enough. All right, fair
Well,
enough.
if they're baked in ads, right? Like if if they talk about it on the show and it's not the
Oh.
platform that yeah.
Oh no, they weren't talking about it. It was like on the
Oh.
platform, but I have Spotify Premium, so I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, fair
Weird.
enough. Yikes.
Weird.
That said, the greatest co-host, whoever is Mr. Kyle Stevenson. How was the weather by you, my friend? Because we had 21 inches.
Oh, you got that much?
Yeah, we got a whole lot.
Okay. We got close to 15. There were some snow drifts though that went up to like above my knee.
Oh,
So,
wow. Okay.
It was wild. I love the snow. It was great. I had nowhere to go. So
Right.
like, I know it was much more messy and an inconvenience for others, but I enjoy the feeling of like I got nowhere to be. I can rot on the couch and not feel bad. Like
You did lose power on Monday, though. You
I
text
did
us
lose
that you
power.
lost power on
I did
Monday.
lose power. Yeah.
Yeah. But then, like, for me, like, I just get to stay home, play Oblivion, get my back hurting because I'm shoveling snow,
Mm.
and then just lay in the recliner. That is actually hurting my back more.
yeah.
You know, it's just a whole lot. Like, how much snow did you get over there, y'all?
I don't know how much snow we got. I'd say we got over a foot.
Okay.
But our snowblower was not working, so that was a lot of snow. So we have like one path shoveled in the driveway, and both of our cars are in the one path because Dan does that by himself, and I was not about to go out there and help.
Fair
So
enough.
he did the one the one path, and I was happy with that. And then with the plowed part, like by the road, it's tall. It's like up to my shoulder in some areas with the plow. But
Did Little Light help?
she actually was out there for a little while. Yeah. It's really hard to take the dog out because it's deeper than him, so he can't go to the bathroom. So he pees in our driveway because that's where like there's snow that he can stand in.
Sure.
And then we look for areas that got overplowed on the road, so that because he won't just poop in the road. So we kind of have to walk into like spots. I can honestly say he was a farm dog when we got him, and he has never once, unless he's been sick, had an accident. Even when he's a puppy, we didn't have to potty train him because since he was a farm dog, he only knew outside, so he refused to go inside. So even like the first week I brought him home, I had an alarm set every hour to take him out. Never once had an accident. Didn't have to do it. He's a good boy with that. He's a bad boy with other things, but a good boy with that.
Abby does this thing, and I think it's maybe with girl dogs, because this is the only, like, I've only experienced this with girl dogs, is like when they get excited, they can't help but pee a little bit. So like Abby, when she's super excited, she'll pee a little bit. But that's on her. She's just excited.
We didn't get him fixed for the first like 2 years because I had read somewhere that like they found that boy dogs, if you get them fixed too early, the lack of hormones hurts them as they're older, and then it leads to like joint things and stuff like that. So we held on until we absolutely had to get him fixed, and he started spraying. That was unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
So yeah, other than that though, like I don't count that as an accident. Like he was marking his territory there. But, yeah.
Fair enough. Well, listen, we're about to mark our territory all over this podcast, okay?
Whoa.
Speak for yourself, Joe. I already talked about prison mullets. I'm not.
What are we talking about here?
Fair, that's fair. It's here on this podcast. We got so much to talk about, man. We got state of play stuff. We got GTA, skipping physical stuff. We're talking about frack and ice, all that stuff.
You're so afraid to say it.
Tim Cook's gonna come out, shiv me, and then make me watch the Melania movie. That's what's gonna happen if I say it.
But Joe, Light and I already said it.
I'm not gonna be forced to watch that movie. You can't make me watch it. Okay. That's on you.
I told you both of you that I started a question, and that's kind of related.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. We're not talking about the Melania movie. Hell no.
Oh, here we go.
Because I was snowed
That's all
in.
I got for the trailer. Here we go again.
Because I was snowed in. I chose to watch a lot of movies.
Okay.
So like I've seen a bunch, and I rewatched Prisoners, which I think is a perfect movie. It's heavy as all hell.
Okay. What's that with?
That is Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal, Terrence Howard. I think not Angela.
You can say Angel Bassett's in this movie. I'm day one.
No, it's the wrong actress. It's Amanda Waller.
Oh.
I'm blanking on her name.
Yeah, I don't know her name, but you said Waller, and I get it. Yeah.
But Paul Dano is in it as well. The Riddler from the Batman.
When did this movie come out?
2020 something. He got the Riddler role because of his performance in Prisoners.
Huh.
So like, yeah, I adore that movie. So my question to you guys is there a movie that you think is perfect?
Ooh.
And you will hear no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Like cinematography, directing, performances, writing, story.
Yeah. I mean,
like
mine's
the full
pretty,
thing.
Mine's pretty simple. I'll give Light some time. First off, you got the Prince of Persia himself, Jake Gyllenhaal in Prisoners. Yeah, I'm watching that movie.
Just be prepared. It's heavy
Okay.
subject matter. But
All right, fair enough.
Viola Davis, thank you, Jeannie.
Viola Davis. Yeah, there you go. The Warrior Queen herself. For me, I mean, it's Into the Spider-Verse is perfect.
Sure.
100% perfect, man. I love it so very much, and it sucks that like the voice actor of Miles has turned out to be a creepy guy, and that's kind of tarnished it a bit for me.
Yeah,
a bummer. And it's not even like, oh, there's been some debate. It's like, nah, man, he's done some weird. He's just a weird dude.
He's pretty public with it.
Exactly. It's like weird. There's no evidence. Like the evidence is all there, rather. I mean, but the perfect show, Andor. Season 2. Gotta watch it. Gotta watch it. Hey, listen, I get it. It's a lot of talky, but man, oh man, that's some of the best performances are in there. There's a breakout actress in it. I forgot her name, but like she's phenomenal in it. Yeah. Absolutely.
Now, like when I said Prisoners, your face did a thing. Have you watched it?
No, I was just.
Oh. I was like, Light doesn't like it. It's like, oh no, I'm ready to fight.
No, I was just saying I should have talked about the prison wallet as the transition. Like,
that's really, really good. It's really good.
Okay. It's all right.
I'm an adult. Okay. I feel like I've watched a lot of perfect movies for my reaction channel because there's a lot of classics that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
So obviously, like the Lord of the Rings movies, perfect.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes.
But one that I will say that I think is perfect, I can't watch it a lot because it just destroys me every single time I watch it. But a lot of people just like randomly hate it, and I think they hate it just to be cool. But Interstellar,
yeah,
I think that one is a perfect movie. But then just a fun one, and this one people could probably poke a lot of holes in, but I won't hear any hate for it. It is a perfect movie to me. Is The Mummy, the first one?
Hell yes!
My God, yeah,
I love that.
That is a perfect movie.
That's awesome.
And that's one that's probably like on paper, like, but no, it's perfect.
Yeah,
it is perfect.
So
you're bisexual. I get it.
That was literally looking back at him. I'm like, okay, no, I knew then, but I didn't know. Like I was a kid and I was like, oh, but
Rachel,
I knew, but I didn't know. Like it wasn't
Fraser.
an option when I was a kid, so like I didn't know, but I knew.
I also another one that I also watched yesterday. I watched 3 movies after work yesterday. I was in the zone.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a recent one, similar to like Prisoners, somewhat recent. Spotlight, I think, is perfect. Do either of you know what Spotlight is? It was a best picture winner. It tells a true story about a Boston newspaper that uncovers the
it's heavy, man.
Sexual abuse of kids from priests. And it's got like Mark Ruffalo, and it's the newspaper going after the Catholic Church, and it is so amazingly the performances are incredible. It's again, I'm watching very heavy themed movies.
For your true crime kick, there's a really great documentary on that.
Is there? Okay.
I'll have to try to talk to Dan and see what that one is called.
And I'm not afraid to say it. When I was already on the fringe of it when I watched that movie, it's like, I can't really go back to church anymore because I grew up Catholic. I was raised Catholic, so like, no.
So not so fun fact that fits in here, but it's not fun, but it fits in.
Yeah.
I was raised Catholic. Well, okay, so parents divorced, mom's side Catholic, dad's side Buddhist. So mom's Catholic side, I went to Catholic school because she had majority of custody. Anyways, the church we went to there, one of our priests randomly stopped showing up one day, and we had an interim priest, and everyone was like, what's going on? And then the story was that he wasn't sure if he wanted to be a priest anymore, so they were giving him like a sabbatical so he could go live like a real life to see. And then it came out that he was actually under investigation for pedophilia.
Oh my God.
So in Spotlight, they discover they go through spoiler alert, they go through the directories and shows like where each priest is located in the districts,
Yeah.
and they noticed that they had a code. If they put sick leave, that meant they were reassigning them or sending them to a treatment center to get better. And then they were like, "Oh yeah, no, this priest got moved 8 times for sick leave. There's shit going on. It's wild. That movie's incredible. Please watch it. It's really, really good."
Well,
and then just one more.
Okay, one more.
It's not. I wouldn't say perfect. It's not. It's not heavy. It's just fun.
Okay.
I watched it when I was a
So,
kid.
like, I think we need to segue out.
No, absolutely. I watched it as a kid. Similar, like court kind of true story type of thing. Aaron Brockovich is really good.
Oh, 100%.
I rewatched.
What's
again,
another one I haven't watched?
Yeah.
I also realized watching it yesterday, like, man, I had a crush on Julia Roberts when I was younger and I watched that movie, and I did not realize it until right now.
Get it. Whew.
Last thing, perfect TV show.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I need to watch it.
So good. I have one complaint with it. I have one complaint for the whole series, and that is just character romance at the very end. Other than that,
Sure.
perfect show.
Yeah.
I'm more of a live action movie fan myself, but I get it.
Listen, you would be shocked. It's like kids show, but it's not a kids show.
No.
And I have so many like vocal stems from that show.
Fair enough. Well, listen, Julia Roberts crush aside, we got some PlayStation news to talk about. But before we do that, our Patreon pitch, of course, like we say each and every week, the reason why we look so good, sound so great is because of your generosity over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. I want to thank our newest member, Solo staying carbonite free since 1983 at the platinum tier, I think. The premium members, Todd Burwitz, Caleb Cook, and Toxic. And of course, K-Rock's Kiddo Cullen. And speaking of, we're going to see, I'm pretty sure we're going to see K-Rock at PAX East, which I'm pretty hyped about.
Which I still need
PAX
to get my
East,
hotel room for.
Well, no. I got my hotel room covered. Sweet. Speaking of, we're going to be there. If you're going to be there, let us know. We'll do a little something. We'll have a little meetup there. It's PAX East, baby. Let's have fun. Our platinum producers, JC, Jedi Master Cowboy Danger D, Jonas Young, The Green Gorilla Gamer, Chaotic Monkey, Ryuko Kill 90, Steven Flesh, Strubles and Bits, Aaron, Bertos Maximus, Tommy, Chris, Hybrid 748, Matt Valdez, Silken, Decimine, Mitchell Gramling, Mike Thomas, Gregory Holmes, and Manix Vizia. Also, I don't know if I was allowed to say that we're going to PAX East. Just keep that between us, okay? Just keep that.
Why wouldn't we be?
Us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're going
I didn't read the email. All I saw is like, hey, you're invited. Gold members, Jesse Garcia. I didn't read that far. JP the Purple Monkey. I can't read. Hide indoors. Katie, Kevin Mitchell, Kevin Diaz, Marcus O'Neill, Red Arrow, Ageless Hermit, Androsaur, Astronaut Jr., The Winter Gamer, Stingray X, Bobby Miller himself, Brenton Zachary, Final Fan XZ, Handbone, JD Dillinger, Stone Cold, Tino Sixspeed, and Johnson, Sean McKenzie, Rick Arrington, Matthew King, the Overlord, Dewane Raksha, Drellish, Steph Mildener, Rick Davis, Samuel Nessling, Maximum Carnage, Michael Hassett, Drug Prowling Wolf, The Battered Haddock, Arlie Upper 90, Bonnie Barefoot, and the Lord Commander Suddy, he's battling COVID right now. He's getting sick. And I'm like, I don't care how sick you are. We got a raid, brother. We got a raid.
What a terrible friend.
It's a new event. Come on. God. All
Get
right.
well soon, Suddy. Don't listen to Joe. You rest, recover.
Yeah, I mean,
COVID's no joke.
You can rest up and you can raid. What about our members over on youtube.com/PS?
Shout out to Laura Liston, the Kush Completionist, Nisa Hauer, Mr. Light, Freight Conductor, Shrubbles of Bits, and Tommy. Get a trophy next to your name in chat. Name turns green. Help support us do what we love to do each and every single week, and that's talk video games and hang out with y'all and hang out with each other. It's a great time. Highlight of my week.
Heck yes. Heck yes. And now with all that said, with all that out of the way, it's finally time to square up the news.
And now a low light of my week from Chris Scullion over at VGC. GTA 6 may not have a physical version on day one to avoid leaks, report claims. Take-Two and Rockstar may hold back the release of the physical version of Grand Theft Auto 6 to avoid spoilers. That's according to Polish site ppe.pl, whose insider Grazdari previously correctly leaked information on the release date of Oblivion Remastered physical copies, the Switch 2 port of Sonic Racing Crossroads, and the PS5 port of Microsoft Flight Simulator. According to Grazdari, who PPE says handles physical game sales in Europe, Take-Two still has no plans for a physical edition of the game, at least at release. While it appears inevitable that the game will get a physical release, the report claims that it may appear on consoles digitally first with the physical version following later. This could only be a few weeks after release or as far back as 2027. Quote, "We're hearing more and more that the physical version won't be released simultaneously with the digital version to prevent leaks," their source claims. "We're getting conflicting reports. Some say the physical version will arrive 3 to 4 weeks after the digital release, while others say it won't happen until early 2027. More information will be available in mid-February. GTA 6 has already been subject to numerous leaks in recent years. In September 2022, one of the games industry's most high-profile data leaks saw over an hour of GTA 6 development footage published online, giving players their first look at the sequel to one of the best-selling games of all time."
Well. Another win for us digital do-gooders, you know? This is what we get for being good. This is good. I like this.
You did nothing.
We are doing our part. We're not the ones leaking out vital information. It's these physical fakers out there. They just
Okay, Joe.
Yeah.
How has info been leaked so far? Digitally or from physical copies of the work in progress?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Get him,
why.
Keegan. Get him.
Listen. That's why that whole studio in the UK was fired. They were leaking stuff on that Discord. That's disgusting work.
I feel like we're the meme of the two women yelling at the cat. Like, I'm the one doing this and Light's holding me back, and Joe's the cat just sitting there.
Well, truly, this kind of makes sense, though. If you're being if you're being this protective, like, how many times have we saw, like, oh, the copy of, like, The Last of Us got out there in the wild, and then everybody was able to make their, like, shitty, like,
I don't think that was from the physical copy, though.
I mean, we also saw, I feel like it's like every other game. It's like this game's, like, it's out in the wild, beware of spoilers type of thing, where it's like a month beforehand, these copies get out there, or a week or two beforehand, and then it's already out there in the wild and leaks just start trickling out. And I think it's a shame. And I think if you're this protective of the IP like you are at 2K, I kind of think this makes sense for you to kind of go, okay, listen, we don't want anything to be taken out of context with this. We paid $1 billion for this, so I'm going to withhold the physical copy because 80% of these sales are going to be digital anyway. So it's not that much damage opposed to, someone leaking something out of context, and then, I have to deal with the weirdos who don't wash, I mean, we saw a bad example, but like with Sucker Punch, right? Like a weeks before its announcement, you have like the weirdos jumping on like Atsu because I don't know, she's not rocking triple D's or whatever, and was it? And then like a developer says something that's uncouth at the time, and then they all just dogpile on the studio. So I'd rather them play it safe by going, okay, you know what? We're keeping our cards close to our chest. We're going to hold it back on the physical release, maybe for a few weeks, and then let everybody experience it. And then we can have, physical copies go out there. I think that makes sense. I don't know. Light.
I guess I get it, because we have been seeing in recent years, unfortunately, and not always, but a lot of times, the staff of these stores taking home copies early and posting pictures of themselves with it. Even if they're not necessarily posting spoilers, they're playing it early before everybody else because they've gotten their hands on it because they did something that they shouldn't do. And that's not every staff, and that's not always the case. I want to throw that out there. I'm not calling every worker at GameStop out right now, but it has, I feel like I have seen that in recent years, and that's disappointing. But selfishly, this just makes me really sad, because the last time I was really looking forward to the midnight physical release for this, because the last time I had a good one of those was when I went with Mr. Light to pick up Red Dead 2. And I coined the phrase nerds be out in herds because it was literally the entire GameStop was max capacity. The line was literally wrapping around the building. You had to take tickets and it was this whole thing. And we had prepaid, so we didn't have to wait in the line. It was like beautiful. But just the energy, and it was just, that's going away. And I know I'm the old man shaking my fist at the clouds. And I've been doing this a lot I've said this a lot on the show, but it just breaks my heart because that was so invigorating as a gamer. And it made gaming feel like a community again because everybody was just excited. You don't have the trolls and the hate mongers and all the YouTubers that are like, this person's not sexy enough.
Yeah.
Here, I put this character in AI, so she's hotter. Like, it was just people who genuinely were excited for the game. And you get that so rarely now that I was really, really looking forward to that with this new GTA. So selfishly, I'm disappointed that's not going to happen. Do I get it? Yes. However, you've already proven there's leaks coming from within the camp. So if you think not releasing a physical copy is going to change that, you're going to be sorely disappointed. And also, this is me putting my tinfoil hat on. And listen, I'm not saying this is Rockstar being bad or 2K being bad, but I do question the actual motives behind it. Because sure, it's easy to say we don't want leaks, but also the pessimist in me says, if we don't release physical copies right away, everyone's going to buy the game day and date on digital because no one's going to want to have to wait. Everyone's going to buy it digital. But then people who want physical, they're still going to buy it physical. And then we're going to get that money twice. That's what the negative Nelly in me kind of feels like also could be at play here. Is they know everybody who wants to play this game is buying it day one and they're going to get it in whatever way they can get it. So digital only. But they also know there's people who really want physical copies. And if they release it a month later, 2 months later, they're going to buy those physical copies again.
Yeah.
And that's probably tinfoil hat of me and sounds bad. And it might not be the case, but I've also they haven't necessarily had great press with other things recently. So I'm kind of like,
Yeah, you are. That is exactly my thought too. Is this the end of the world? No. I also miss the midnight releases so bad. Both going to pick up a game and actually working them. Some of the most fun I had working retail at a GameStop was working it. I remember being there for the Arkham Knight midnight launch, where I dressed up as Bane, and all of my coworkers dressed up as Batman characters, and
that's so fun.
Our manager made cupcakes that had the Batman symbol on it. It was just again, like you said, a celebration. It's the same thing going back in the day where there was, and I think they still do it, but I don't know how popular anymore. Book releases as well would be a huge thing. Everyone would go to remember Borders? Would go to the local Borders bookstore to get the newest, Harry Potter book or Hunger Games book at midnight or whatever. Yeah. So I miss those days a lot. But it's not the end of the world, of course, because a lot of indie games do that. They release digitally first, but that's just as a way they can't afford it, and they're not worried about leaks, of course. I'm with where they say it's leaks. It's not leaks. It's either A, they're going to make people double dip, or B, they're going to pull out the rug and just be like, you know what? We thought about it. We don't see the demand. We're not doing a physical release. Kind of situation. And also, how many times, Joe, have you and other people who are so anti-physical media these days say, the disc is just a key to unlock the game?
Yeah.
Make that the case then still. I don't understand the issue here.
Because that is true. You could,
exactly.
if it's a digital download, even if they get the physical disc first, they're still not going to be able to download it yet.
So I'm seeing through this a little bit. Again, this is not my department. What they're saying is true, but
yeah,
I don't know.
And I don't want to be negative like that either, because I do love Rockstar Games, and I do think they do a lot of good. They do a lot of good, but also kind of had some negative press recently. And also we've been talking about how companies at the end of the day just care about money.
Yeah.
So
I kind of have the tinfoil hat on as well, but for different reasons. Where it's they're claiming it's for leak purposes. Well, how would this help a potential, case in the UK where they're like, hey, this is how serious we are about these leaks coming out. We even delayed the physical version of this game, knowing that like the sales impact would be minimal because there are going to be people that are going to double dip or just wait, to begin with. So I think it kind of works both ways. Where it's like, to try to not pay the folks you just fired over trying to unionize, I think this is a good way to kind of uh, add more ammo to that legal battle. At the same exact time, I don't have the same, not to say like I have the love for those midnights through pure nostalgia. I just recently the latest one I did was for the Switch 2. It was the most miserable time of my life. So like I for me it's like that chapter well past. I get it. It also lives in my memory. I have good memories with it, but I'm also just buying this thing digitally. I
You're
don't care too
100%
much.
that old man yelling at the clouds. These young whippersnappers.
The crowd's too much. It's cold. It's dark out. I can't drive at night. It's just.
But see, with the game releases is different than the Switch ones. I
Right.
feel like because of the game release, like for Red Dead 2, Dan had already purchased it. He just literally had to walk in the door and like he had already paid for it and everything. So he just had to get his ticket stamped and get the physical disc. So it was real fast. It was just like boop, 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 and we got there really early, so we didn't have to stand outside. So there were some people who didn't pre-purchase it who were waiting in that awful line like you had to do for the Switch. But like since we pre-purchased it, we were just like, and out.
I wish they had like matching color codes. It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I'm also, this is not a negative or positive for this or whatever, just more of like, I'm curious.
Okay.
When has Rockstar been worried about a leak concerning GTA? Like when we think GTA, narrative isn't really a thing that I really think of being like super strong.
Sure.
Granted, the last GTA was 13 years ago. So things have changed a little bit, but
for me, the story of GTA 4 was really strong. And then for GTA 5, I kind of feel like still canon does about Fallout 4.
Fair.
Like I didn't really care about the story for Fallout 5. I just had fun with the antics of the missions. But maybe with this one, there is going to be a big pop story moment. You know what I mean? Like
could be.
Like maybe I saw a jokey meme picture that wasn't a spoiler or anything. It was just somebody like making a meme. But like at the end, you have to choose which person is going to die. You know what I mean? Like because you have the two protagonists. So maybe there is a big event like that they are specifically worried about being spoiled. I don't know.
Or maybe Tommy Vercetti is in the game from Vice City.
Right. Like, I mean, that's the thing. There could be so many reveals. There could be a character death.
But also, again, we've seen what 3 times now, maybe 2 times now, multiple times though, in the past year of the year of 2025 of leaks happening from GTA from people who work at Rockstar. Like one of them was like a picture that someone's kid took a picture of the screen and released that. So it's like.
Yeah. No, I get it. It's just like when I've invested $1 billion into a thing, I want to make sure everything goes all right.
Again, it's their thing. They're allowed to do it. I don't know. I just like my physical media stuff. That's all.
No, I get it. Yeah, no, again, we don't need anything taken out of context or whatever have you. And then,
Or Jeannie says maybe pro-trans stuff. Maybe there's like a pride parade or something. Like
could be.
I could only imagine how many like the grifters, they made GTA gay and woke, and it's like, okay, all right, whatever. So that's what I think they're trying to avoid. I think the internet is a much darker place than it was when all these things have happened, right? All these leaks have happened. And like what Jeannie Love said as well, like, The Last of Us Part 2 was like, I believe a physical.
I don't think so. I just
rechecked. Code.
Someone like hacked the code and was able to get a couple terabytes of the video footage of it. So it was before the game came out, before there was a physical. So that was not the physical disc,
Fair
from
enough,
what
fair
I
enough.
can tell from the research I just double checked with. But
Yeah. So yeah, no, I think you want to protect that investment as much as you
Sure.
can. At the end of the day, it just comes down to that.
Yeah.
Long live digital. That said, Kyle Stevenson, this next story, take it away.
Sometimes I truly feel you hate every fiber of my being.
I just have a headache, brother. I just have a headache. I just want to
Long
be a
live
little
digital.
troll.
Get out of here with that. Anyways, Francisco De Mayo over at WCCF Tech writes, PlayStation 6 likely to be delayed longer than many expected, leaving prices the only thing that will keep evolving and not for the better. With the PS5 and X, that's a terrible headline. That gave me so much dread. With the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S generation having entered its sixth year, many are expecting to get the first glimpse of the next generation of consoles soon. Not me. You can wait. In light of the expected 2027-2028 release window for both systems. However, we are living in very challenging times for console manufacturers who must deal with the current economic situation and soaring RAM prices as they prepare the PlayStation 6 and the next generation Xbox. Although neither Sony nor Microsoft has openly addressed the situation, which is expected to remain challenging for a few years at best, it is very likely to impact their next generation plans significantly. So much so that a known analyst is expecting the PlayStation 6 to be delayed from the expected 27-28 release date. In a new report posted on Sandstone Insights in Japanese, respected senior research analyst at MST Financial, David Gibson, shared some predictions on Sony's third quarter of the current fiscal year. While the report looks at Sony's entire operation, including the television and music businesses, the observations on the company's gaming division are the most interesting. For the third quarter, Sony's results are, quote, expected to beat market expectations, driven by sales of both in-house and third-party games, end quote. These results will likely make it easier for Sony to extend the current console generation as, quote, Sony expects the PlayStation 5's life cycle to be extended, with the PlayStation 6 likely to be delayed longer than many expected, end quote. While a delay of the next console generation isn't something we are hearing this month for the first time, the prediction coming from an expert analyst definitely gives more weight to the prospect. However, a longer delay into 2029, 2030, or even beyond would make the scenario very peculiar for the console industry, as Sony and possibly Microsoft would be sitting on hardware that will be outdated by 2030.
All right, Mr. Negative, Mr. Francisco, let's relax with the negativity. I think this is good news. I don't see a need for a PlayStation 6 in the next 2 years. I truly don't. I want to see games like I want to see, God forbid, Naughty Dog make a game within this generation, you know? But hey, listen, Cowboy Danger D writes in just like you can too. You join our Discord, link down in the description. They write, they could tell me the PS6 is delayed till 2040, and I'd be like, okay. Seriously, as everyone has said time and time again, the PS5 still has an insane amount of life left in it. I still feel like we haven't truly seen what this machine can do, especially the Pro. What year do you guys think is like the year where you're like, okay, I want to see this new console? Kyle Stevenson, when is it? Like, when will you start getting impatient about seeing the PlayStation 6? Right?
I don't know, man. To me, it's always been more about the games.
Yeah.
So like, just show me more new games and I'll be fine. Because again, and there, Todd Oxford writes in as well, when the PS6 launches, which feature does it really need to feel like a necessary upgrade? I'm also in that mode of I don't know what they could add to make it be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I can't wait to see the next generation of gaming because games look so freaking good already.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I maybe 2028.
Sure. Okay.
If we don't see it by then, I'll be like, okay, maybe, because who knows when I'll be able to afford a Pro. Or so like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, what do you think it speaks more to? Like the fact that like everybody's economic conditions are so strained that like people are like, whoa, please, I don't got another. At this point, what's it gonna be? $800 to spend on a console,
$1,000.
Right. It's like, I don't know, is there some truth to that, or is there really the all there like, or is it more of the along the lines of like, hey man, we just stopped getting PS4 games or
Hmm.
cross-gen games, right? Is it an economic uncertainty by the consumer, or is it the fact that I don't know, there's not enough power, or more than enough power in the PS5 right now?
In terms of like the consumer, I feel like it's both. Um,
Yeah.
I think in terms of the corporation deciding whether or not they're releasing the next one, I think they're looking at the financial situation of the consumers. They're looking at the turmoil and things in the market and all that. There's just a lot happening right now. So for them, I think they're looking at their audience and they're like, if we try to release this soon, it's not going to sell like we want. But then in terms of like the consumer, I agree with Kyle. Like we don't. I've said this before, and I will die in this hill. There's no reason for us to get a new one yet because I feel like I think it was Nisa. I agree with Nisa in chat. Like we really until 2025, I feel like we really didn't get a ton of games that were specifically for the PS5 gen. I could be wrong on that, but that's what it felt like. And I couldn't get my PlayStation and like right out the gate. I had a really hard time getting it. And then when I did get it, I was so excited, but I didn't necessarily have a lot of games to play on it. For me personally, that I couldn't have just played on my PS4. Um, so I think it makes sense. I would be okay with holding on to it until as long as necessary, to be honest. That might be an unpopular opinion, but we like you guys said, the games look amazing. They run amazing. We're finally getting a lot of games on this generation, and I feel like we've just now hitting that stride. Why mess it up? Because then you're going to release the next generation, and then we're going to be starting all over again, where it's like, oh, okay, well now we have 4 years of games that are on PS5 and this one, and games that could have been on the PS5 but are also on it, and it's just going to be like awkward. Like I don't know, just don't risk it right now. It's not worth it because then you're going to be
Yeah.
unhappy with the sales numbers anyways. So,
Yeah. And I think someone said it on Blue Sky. I think it was like, we've entered the land of diminishing returns, where it's like even super popular, hardware like the Switch 2, it,
mhm,
it is performing better than its predecessor, but like holiday sales here in North America, it did not.
mhm,
So, for I think even like the PlayStation 5, it's neck and neck with the PS4. But man, I bet Sony's wondering, if we didn't have COVID and we didn't have these economic uncertainties, where would the PlayStation 5 be right now? I
mhm,
think we've entered this market where now every piece of consumer electronic is so expensive, and
mhm,
it's only going up in price. And now, listen, gang, that the crowd that got upset at me when I said tariffs, it's not just their fault anymore. We got now, we got these AI companies that are going out and buying all of
mhm,
these units of, RAM or SSD, and it's jacking up the prices of, every single bit of electronic, from phones all the way to your PlayStations. And so now these pieces of hardware are actually way more expensive to make than they were back in 2020. And so much so that, like, yeah, you're seeing like Nintendo and PlayStation go, okay, we got a lot of, and Xbox certainly has a lot of stock of these consoles. We can maybe hold out on a price increase for a few months, but gang, it's gonna happen again. And as much as I would love to jump on the Bernie bandwagon here, all right, it's not their fault if everything just keeps getting more expensive on their side.
yeah,
It is just what the market conditions are. And so, I made this PC, patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. Love you guys. This PC was $2,300 when it should have been $1,400. Everything's just way more expensive, and it hurts the consumer. They know that, and so they're like, okay, well, for the people that are here, how can we make it the best experience and that they can keep on buying stuff in our ecosystem? I think that is where everybody's head's at right now. But yeah, it's rough, and truly I feel like there isn't a need, because I think, Todd, I think everybody wants a PlayStation 6 that's a hybrid console. I think that's the thing that pushes PlayStation to go out there and do something weird where you have this home console, you have the hybrid console, and that's what the PS6 is going to be. So I'd rather them not have to kind of make concessions in order to get those consoles through the door. I'd rather have them be what they were envisioned to be in the first place. So take your time. I'm right there with Kyle. I would like it by 2029. 2029 is like, okay. Let's
when did this console come out? Was it 2020?
Yep.
2020, yeah.
I know typically it's not this long because normally isn't like 7 years. Is that typically a generation?
Yeah, around there. And that's the thing. Like generations are so weird. It was an outdated term by the time we got to the PS5. Yeah. But yeah, it's around 6, 7. Yeah.
What?
Don't do
how?
No,
come on, dude.
Don't.
You did that on purpose.
I did not. Don't you dare do it. If you're in your car and you do it, no, you're not welcome here. Kyle, get out.
Just have it be. Have it be 2030. Have it be 10 years. It's a pretty release date. Like, make just. I know they have the PlayStation Portal, but make like another PSP or something like that,
right.
And then that can be your filler. And
and also, like, I feel like generations, and I could be off base here, or tied to.
It was an accident. I'm bitter and old. I just said I can't drive at night anymore.
I feel like generations in the past have always been tied to resolution and what TVs are capable of. And the fact that the next thing is 8K, right?
Yeah.
Like, those TVs are crazy expensive. So why do we need a console that can do 8K when nobody can do that? Like, that's how I'm thinking of this is what is the next visual jump, and is 8K the thing? Yeah. And who's going to have an 8K capable TV? And if you do, I'm jealous because my TV has a giant yellow burn-in thing and everything looks terrible.
No, but even then, like, TV manufacturers are like, listen, we've been lucky for a while to have some cheap, good TVs. Expect prices to go up. It's like, man, everything. They said it was going to be great. That says Stefano writes in the chat, cue Walter White screaming in the back of the car meme.
I'm starting season 2 this week.
Nice.
Oh my God.
I just finished season 1.
So
very nice.
That's where it really takes off. That's where I fell in love with that show. Oh my God, dude.
I did not understand the hype of that show. I was like, this is not my cup of tea. Why is this so good? I think I had tried the first episode once and I was like bored out of my mind. But I started watching it for Patreon and I was like, shit, this is good. I stand corrected.
Listen, text me at the end of season 3.
Oh, okay.
That said, Kyle Stevenson. This was a quick one, but a fun one. Take it away.
Robert Ramsey over at Push Square writes, PlayStation's State of Play is locked in for February. It's claimed. Sony has hosted a State of Play live stream every February for the past 5 years, so the chances it would have another for next month were always high. However, the reliable leaker, Nate the Hate 2, has now shared word one is indeed taking place in February 2026. In response to a simple question of whether there'll be a State of Play showcase next month, the insider provides a very simple answer, quote, there will be, yes, end quote. State of Play live streams are generally filled with mostly third-party announcements and are supplemented by a handful of first-party reveals. With the showcase next month, Sony may choose to focus on Soros, Marvel's Wolverine, and Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls from a PlayStation Studios perspective. There's also the possibility of further information and news for Marathon, the next big game from Bungie. It's due out on March 5th as a multi-platform release for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Other contenders, at least from a first-party perspective, include a Fire Sprite game, the 2 MMO Horizon projects, whatever Media Molecule has in the works, and Fair Games. Haha, remember that? History would suggest the State of Play will only feature a few PlayStation Studios announcements. These aren't the PlayStation Showcase blowouts of 5 years ago anymore.
Okay. We all know we're getting a State of Play. And usually the ones in February kind of slap. They're usually like the best ones.
Sure.
We got Fizzit last year.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. They were on a water tower or something.
Yeah.
On a WB lot. Remember that?
Was that the first like deep dive into Death Stranding 2?
Yes. I'm telling you, they cooked.
Sure.
That said, I want to know what you guys think. We know we're getting a February one. But are we getting a state of play? Or are we getting a state of play? And is PlayStation holding back for finally giving us what we all deserve, a PlayStation showcase? And what I mean with the enthusiasm of like, is it a state of play? It's like, you know, Hogwarts Legacy 2 is there. And when I mean it's a state of play, Intergalactic is there. Kyle, you're looking the most animated.
I don't know, man. I'm tired of hoping for a giant blowout state of play / PlayStation showcase. I want one so bad, yeah. But and Sheehan in chat is my guess for it. If we are getting February, Final Fantasy VII third part.
They did just say they found a name.
It's time. Did they say they found a name? I didn't see that. Oh,
they haven't said what the name is, but they said that they've decided on the name.
It's something. It's got like, I don't know. It was.
What are the ones right now?
It's remake, rebirth,
recycle.
Ooh, rekindle. Revive. Ooh, Revive would be sick. But
it's
yeah, so
RPG.
like
it's gonna be it's gonna start with something, but then it's like a 16 syllable. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I think it will be a good state of play. None of the I'm gonna listen. What I'm about to say might sound blasphemous. Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to see any more Soros. I'm sold.
All right.
I think it's
just
too early.
Us, a quick little here's a reminder, Soros.
Sure. Yeah, that I'll be okay with. But like a 10-15 minute deep dive, no.
Have that for another state of play in a month.
Yes.
Like here's
I agree. Yeah. I agree. Marvel's Wolverine, I think it's too soon from the last time we saw it. If anything, Wolverine's more of a maybe a few, like a May. Or they have a Summer Game Fest state of play or something like that. And like Marvel Tokon would be cool, but from what I heard that people didn't love the beta.
Yeah.
So maybe they're just being quiet. I don't know. And I don't think we see more Marathon. I don't know. So
dude,
I think it'll be good. Maybe there'll be a surprise. I swear to God, if we see more Capcom things. The same Onimusha trailer, a new Monster Hunter.
Okay.
Pragmata, maybe? When's Pragmata date? Is that
April?
April?
Yeah.
So maybe, I don't know.
Neo Prime 33 rides. How about a new Twisted Metal?
That'd be fun.
Right.
I think we're past Twisted Metal though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like, what's Corey working on? That's what I want. I want what Corey's working on. What's Blue Point working on?
That would be a straight up play.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and again, that's why we see it a showcase in May, early June, right before we hit SGF. Kyle Stevenson, you're breaking apart at the seams. What's wrong?
Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, HR Bomber in the chat, I definitely think you see more Marathon. Yes, I think they do one last big push. Here's the early access preview thing, put a date on it, and then push it out and pray to God that it works. But again, I'm loving what I'm seeing for Marathon's like relaunch right now, and it really does seem like the community's like the winds are out at sales again, which I love to see. Kyle Stevenson, yes, sir.
So I was laughing because the light froze.
Okay.
And the face that she froze on was perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, we found the new thumbnail.
And I thought it was, you could see what she froze on too, Joe, but apparently not. So, incredible.
Enhance.
That's why it's so easy for me to make my thumbnails, because I'm just a very expressive person.
Absolutely.
And I am always making the dumbest faces. So like I don't ever have to just fake a face for a thumbnail unless it's something that's like a stream that I don't have footage for yet.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just grabbing screen grabs from my actual recording because I'm just so.
Adam is alive in chat, says Corey in the house. Maybe a sequel.
So during that section, Joe, while you're editing, I may have talked over Light, but she was frozen. I had no idea.
You're all right. You're all right. Okay. T, what say you? Are we praying for a big showcase in a May or a June, or do you think this February you're going to see Corey's next game?
Okay, hear me out.
All right.
We're going big dreams here. Okay. This is never going to happen. But let's say this is a showcase. Okay. PlayStation's like, we need to go all out here. We've been showing a lot of games over and over again. The people know. We need to throw some spice in there. We need to reinvigorate this. Okay.
I like that. Yeah.
We are giving an intergalactic release year.
Oh, okay.
We are showing a teaser splash of Corey's next game.
I like this.
We are getting Starfield on PlayStation.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We are, and that's going to be one of the smaller announcements. Okay, are you ready for this one?
Please.
We are getting a teaser trailer for the next Mass Effect game. They've said that they're out of pre-production and they're in actual production for it. Why not?
Oh man.
Although I do feel like that'd be more of an Xbox thing because does EA work more closely with Xbox?
Not anymore.
Okay.
No, they used
I just remember they had like the EA thing.
Yeah.
Like the whole EA part on Game Pass or whatever.
The last Dragon Age, I think, was tied more closely to PlayStation.
Yes, because I think it was out of State of Play or whatever.
Yeah.
So we get like a little something more than we've gotten. Like we got like the teeny meeny teaser.
Yeah.
And a little spice on socials.
I like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll add one more to that to make it a dream showcase.
Mm-hmm.
We hear the Uncharted theme.
That would be a good one. Although if they're making Intergalactic, what they do?
No. This is not a Naughty Dog thing. This is another studio doing a new Uncharted thing. Yeah.
Okay, and hear me out.
Yeah.
A trailer for the Witcher 3 DLC that we've been hearing about. Done. I would die. I would just die on the spot of happiness.
And let's just keep it going. An actual date for the Halo coming to PlayStation. Come on, put us in the room, PlayStation. Let us build the show.
This showcase is just Xbox games coming to PlayStation that are really exciting.
Exactly.
Done.
Exactly.
Done.
We're gonna talk about Fable in a second. Can't wait. No, I think you're right. I actually think Starfield's here. Yeah, 100%. I think Starfield is the quote unquote bigger one where you're like, okay, this will be out in a month, but we want to let people know at the State of Play, Starfield is here because we want to kind of we really want to sell some units with this. And I think they will. I think this will be like a new and improved definitive edition, as it were. And just to throw a little spice in there, it's cheaper than when it launched. Just keep everybody on their toes. But yeah, no, that would have me so hyped. Because I'm about to download Starfield on my PC, get all those mods in there. Make it the Mandalorian video game I've always wanted. But yeah, no, I think honestly, like I have no insider information. I'm a dumb idiot. I actually think you're probably right. I think there's this will be exciting for the things to come throughout the year, and I think you get a little bit of everything. I wouldn't be surprised to get the Witcher DLC here, or
Planet says it was the new Reigns game that's coming out.
So Boo. How dare you come in here? You drop.
Boo.
Hey, Reigns is fun.
It probably is fun,
but it's not
a Witcher 3 DLC.
It's not a Witcher 3 DLC. Yeah. No. All right, gang. Let's travel to France. And let's get angry.
We have to.
I wish.
Pour out the manure, baby.
They really do know how to.
He said, "What if?" I thought you were saying you knew that for sure, and I was so heartbroken.
Yeah, exactly.
Matt Wales over at Eurogamer writes, Ubisoft worker unions confirm call for global strike as publisher proposes 200 voluntary redundancies in France. The Syndicate Day. Oh my goodness gracious! Let's just say, Video Game Workers Union has called for an employee strike in February, confirming previous reports. It has published a statement announcing the strikes officially, alongside the following quote: "As we now learn of management's decision through the press, Mr. Guillemot slips within a long placatory." One of those two, email on the group's reorganization that he intends to turn back on remote work mere months after agreements on the topic went in effect. With management being stubbornly entrenched in its authoritarian ways, we are calling Ubisoft employees across France to join the strike, along with the 5 unions present within the company. We're calling for a halt to management's obsession with penny pinching and worsening our working conditions. It's time for a real accountability from company executives, starting from the top. Without the workers and generous public funding, Ubisoft would never been able to grow this much. We are Ubisoft, and we are shutting it down February 10th to the 12th. And then in the original article from the 27th, French unions representing workers at Ubisoft have reportedly voted unanimously in favor of the strike action following the company's recent dramatic reset and in response to the voluntary redundancy proposal that could see as many 200 employees lose their job. Last week, Ubisoft announced a, quote, major organizational, operational, and portfolio reset, resulting in the cancellation of 6 games, including the troubled Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake, as well as delays for 7 other titles, the closure of its Halifax mobile studio and Stockholm studio, and a mandate for all remaining staff to return to in-office work 5 days a week.
Ooh-wee.
Thank you, Silcanet. We'll make sure, if you want to record French stuff in advance, that'd be incredible.
Please, for the love of God, help us out. Just a little like soundboard or something. Kyle, what's your immediate thoughts on the state of Ubisoft right now?
I mean, first and foremost, shout out to the workers.
Yep.
Absolutely doing the right thing. I don't know, man. I'm troubling to see an Ubisoft launch anytime soon.
Yeah.
At what point do you get rid of Yves?
Right?
Yves Guillemot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How do you say his name?
Yeah.
Wanda, so can it help?
I think he nailed it. Nailed it.
Just because, listen, he took a pay cut. I'm looking it up, 2024-ish.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's still making almost $700,000 a year. Okay.
Right.
At what point you're clear? It's clearly struggling under his leadership. At what point do we just oust him? And you're already going scorched earth. Just scorch his earth. Okay. Or cut his pay more. You're not meeting financial targets. Okay, let's start up here because clearly you're making some bad decisions at the top.
Yeah.
So how about instead of making 700,000, maybe you make 500,000? Oh no, heaven forbid.
What? Yeah, I don't know what happens to Ubisoft, man. This doesn't scream hopeful. I'm gonna try to share my screen. Hopefully I don't break anything in the meantime.
Yeah,
but
with the delays to a bunch of games, canceling 6 of them, one of which we thought was relatively soon. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I mean, without looking it up, what was the next Ubi game?
Right. Technically, I mean, it's not released yet, but the definitive addition to the Division,
which was, I don't think even actually announced yet, was it?
No, but we're supposed to get something during the anniversary.
And there was the Black Flag remake that we're
That's
supposedly getting soon. So
it looks like a barren year for them, right?
Uh-huh.
And so yes, listen.
Oh, Hexa. Assassin's Creed.
Was that this year?
I don't think it was this year, but I think that was supposed to be the next Assassin's Creed game.
Big one.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll just share this slide right here. Electronic Arts, as of March of 2024, 14,000 people, right? Hopefully this works. Let's see. No, it does not. Then we get, let's pull up another slide here. Stop screen. Look at this. Look at this tech live Uh, then you get a look at like PlayStation's annual headcount, right? And they are at 12,700 a year ago, right? This is actually the first time ever PlayStation's headcount, this comes from Steve Totilo, by the way, actually shrank by 600, right? Then we take a look at Ubisoft's headcount, and their headcount is somewhere in, and again, this is a goog, quick goog, approximately 17,000 people. A much smaller publisher than an EA, definitely a smaller publisher than a PlayStation. Dude, the company is massive and truthfully too massive. And so while I want to just say, you know, shout out to these workers and to these unions trying to fight the good fight for them. I don't see a place where Ubisoft survives and they don't trim off workforce, right? They just canceled what, 6 or 7 games? They canceled one that was an imminent March. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I did it again. I don't mean it. I hate this meme. I truly do. I hate the youth.
We're just gonna start saying 8, 9 every time.
Exactly, please. Yeah, I'm just gonna inaccurately, whatever. But like, my point is, it's just like this pain is going to worsen. And yeah, nothing's going to get better until people at the top actually face repercussions for their poor decision making, or else this whole company's going under. And I don't want to see that, or sold off in pieces. And I don't want to see that either. But that's where it's looking like it's headed, because I think I was listening to Giant Bomb last week, and they're like, this company has lost over 90% of its value. Stock used to be $94 a share or something crazy like that. Now it's down to like $6. It's like this I don't see a way out for them, unfortunately. And so like I'm with you. It's like, how does Yeez get to keep his job? And on top of that, you have Tencent being your biggest financial backing. What if they just suddenly get cold feet and then pull the funding from under you? So there's just so many variables here. It just hurts my soul to see, because like at the same exact time, it's like, man, how do you stay this big, keep all these jobs, and put out no game this year? I don't know. Sucks to see, really does.
The other just thing too, it's like, it's not just Eve's, right? It's the whole Guillemot family.
Yeah,
there's like the brothers are like all on the board, so that whole family needs to.
The son is in charge of Vantage Studios, if memory serves.
This is a baseball reference. It's a good segue to our first bit of Flash news, but it's reminded me a lot of me being a Mets fan all my life and hating the Wilpons being the owners of the Mets, because they ruined that franchise, because they wouldn't spend money to get all the good players, and the good players that we had refused to pay them to keep them, and it just made the team awful until finally they switched owners, and things have been doing much better. Granted, the on-field stuff is not great yet. We'll see where we go next year. Sure. But like a change of ownership needs to happen 100%. Big time.
100%. All right, that said, it's time for some Flash news. Let's get right into it. Gotta go fast. I have a migraine. It's hurting my left eye. Kyle Stevenson, could you explain to me what happened here?
So yeah, MLB The Show 26 got a release date for March 17th. Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees is the cover star. Boo.
We don't like him?
He's a generational one-of-a-kind talent. He's like 6. I almost did it. He's like 6'6", between 6'6" and 6'8". He's very tall. There you go. And he just hits a ton of home runs. He's one of the best players in the league. But essentially, there was a post going around like there wasn't going to be a new cover star, which was a bummer, because they teased the logo and the numbers were orange. So it was like, oh my god, do I get a Mets player on the cover? Is it Juan Soto? Is Francisco Lindor? Or is it the best pitcher in the game, Tarek Skubal, who's part of the Tigers? And then what was it, yesterday or 2 days ago? You texted in the group chat like, Joe. You were like, Kyle, what's going on? Kyle, what's it?
I'm like, is there no game?
Exactly. I think you thought there was going to be no game, but no, they just were going back to an old cover athlete, and it's fine because it's also the World Baseball Classic, so that's part of the cover. He's the captain of the USA team, so it's fine. I'm just excited. We're finally hearing news. Next week we get our first gameplay trailer.
Okay.
Very excited that it's doing the 4 days early access and it lands on the Friday off in March that I have. So like I don't have to take a day off. I'm set. Try to be the first in the world to platinum it again. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm excited it's back. I hate that it's not getting a collection edition with the hat because the hats are awesome.
I looked for you, bud.
It's the second year in a row they're not doing one, and it just bums me out. Unless it's a later announcement. Who knows? But
that said, whatever you do, don't guess Aaron Judge's height.
Is it between 6'6" and 6'8"? Yep.
Hey, gang. We saw the Microsoft Developer Direct. If you want to see our full reactions to it, link in the description. Our YouTube video is kind of blowing up. Good job, us. Good job, us. Doing pretty darn well over there. Thank you guys for checking that out. 30 minutes of us reacting to everything we saw there. That said, gang, Katie writes in, "Hey, Trio. Hope you're doing well and enjoying games. Man, games are awesome, right? Speaking of games, we had a Microsoft Developer Direct last week, and I was only interested in Fable going into this. And man, Fable looks crazy huge, and I'm all here for this British chicken kicking experience. I realize after the fact that this game is coming out potentially a month or two before GTA 6. So my question is, how big are the balls on Playground Games here? Wild. As always, much love." So yeah, Fable coming day and date to PlayStation. This is Playground's second team. They've been working on this game for a very, very long time.
Two Playground games on PlayStation this year.
100%. This and the next Forza Horizon game will come at a later date to PlayStation. Wild. So yeah, I mean, this game coming out, I mean, how much clearance does this game really have, Light? Because you're coming into the holiday season. Is this game coming out in September? One would then think, well, where's Wolverine? Wolverine has to be in September to make way for GTA in November. Is it early September? Is it early October? If so, like how? I don't know. Where do you feel like is the perfect release for Fable? And are you concerned that like GTA is this all-encompassing like vacuum that sucks up all types of PR for every game?
What? I don't know if you guys know the answer to this. Kyle, you probably would more so, but when they say like autumn window, is that September start? Like, are they still considering August to summer?
Yeah. So autumn is typically end of September is when it really
starts. So like September, October, November.
Yep.
And we're in GTA's when?
November right now.
Apparently.
November 18th, I think is.
I say set. Fable is September. I think that's safe. And I think either Wolverine is later September or very, very, very beginning of October. Because let's be real. You don't need... there's not an online component to Wolverine. They're not going to need more than a month for Wolverine.
Yeah. What say you, Kyle?
I
November
would...
19th. Thank you, Wanda.
I'd actually say they both hit on October.
Oh, okay.
I think they're both there. Like 2 weeks apart. Maybe Fable early October, Wolverine closer to Halloween. Because was it last week or 2 weeks ago when PlayStation's like working very closely with Take-Two with its release and planning its release calendar around GTA 6 and blah blah blah. So I think we'll know a date of Wolverine when Wolverine gets a date. GTA's definitely hitting whatever date they're at. I think
Right,
they
fair
are
enough.
completely tied together. I just happen to think they'll both be in October, and we get a what year was it? The Wolfenstein, Mario Odyssey, Assassin's
Oh my God.
Creed Odyssey same day
Yeah.
or Origins. It was one of the Assassin's Creed games. What all released on the same day? Insane.
Wild. Honestly, I would like that. I would like a Barbenheimer
Yeah.
type of thing. Yeah.
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 Wolvie Fable. Wolf Fable? Wolf
Wolf-
Fable?
The split could be Wolverine holding a chicken.
Oh my god, yes, with the yes.
Fablerine or something like that.
Yeah,
You know?
I like that.
I like that. Yeah, I don't think Fable has literally anything to worry about. I don't think Wolverine has anything to worry about. First, Wolverine, very popular IP. It's Marvel. Marvel's still popular, regardless of popular opinion. And Fable is a fantasy game. It's like the only thing I think those two games share like similarities with is like they're both open world games, but they're so vastly different games that like well, you have crossover, of course it's GTA, but like I think you do get some leeway with Fable is because listen, Microsoft's putting out a whole lot of games. At least that's what they say. I the only one I'm legitimately worried about is Gears. I think Gears is the only one that slips because it's multiplayer and GTA is scary. And I want as a huge Gears fan, I want as much spotlight on that game as possible. And I think GTA just kills everything around it multiplayer wise. Um so I think for Fable, it really has nothing to worry about. I think Wolverine has nothing to worry about. And I do see Fable landing early September, Wolverine late September. And I think they have a good window to make a strong impact. And I think PlayStation gets the benefit of knowing when GTA releases because they are the ones that are treating this like it is a PlayStation exclusive. So yeah, I'm thinking that's where it comes out. I think early September is Microsoft's best bet.
We also have that weird caveat for PlayStation of when is the Forza PlayStation port coming? Because that's also around the same window of time because they said later this year.
I think that one's the October release.
And Fable would be September. I can see that. I can see that.
That's another game where it's like, come on, what? Yeah. It's Forza. Like, yeah, no. But speaking of, yeah, Forza looks sick. Fable looks sick.
Mm-hmm.
Are we still iffy on Kiln? Because I feel like I'm the only one that's like, hell yes, Kiln.
I think it's fun. I'm just not a multiplayer person.
Fair enough. Oh, and then we got the
Beast
game
of Reincarnation.
Beast of Reincarnation.
That's summer, is what they said. So
yeah, so August.
Oh, Jeannie brings up a good point. There's E-Day too.
When is E-Day canonically?
Oh, great question. Oh man, let me break this down. E-Day is literally the day the locust swarm attack.
Yes.
So that's when everything breaks down. So this is the prequel to everything.
Yeah, but what date?
No, I think Light knows that. I think she meant the date.
Yeah.
The actual date of the year.
Oh, I don't know.
That would be an awesome release date. So this is saying this.
I think it's like a made up like month and day because it's not on Earth. It's on Sarah.
Okay, but there's still got to be a date.
Yeah. What date is Emergence Day?
There you go. Yeah.
Thank you, because I'm just getting like release date ideas. I'm like, that's not what I want.
6 weeks after the Pendulum Wars ended.
When
did the Pendulum Wars?
ChatGPT. All right, so a little canonically, once we add Greenland as a 51st state.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
In 2006, when the first game launched, the launch day they called Emergence Day in North America. Okay. That was November 12th.
Okay, that would be. I'm just saying. And then would be a good release date.
When is Halo?
And that's the crazy thing, because if I was Microsoft, I'd be like, I think the original Xbox was November 8th, I think, or something like that. It's right there, but then at the same exact time, it's like, You have 2 weeks to sell this thing, and then
I'm gonna pitch an idea for Microsoft and Xbox. Okay.
Yeah.
They all launch on the same day, and it's Xbox coming to PlayStation. We get Master Chief, we get a new Gears, we get Fable, iconic Xbox franchises. I say first time on PlayStation, we had the Gears of War remake, remaster, whatever. But like,
that point, it's all right.
Call it like an Xbox launch day on PlayStation, and just have them all on the same day.
This is officially an Xbox Day. I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, Jeannie says that Halo was November 15th. People think Halo is then.
Can you imagine that week? Gears of War E-Day, Halo, GTA.
Having Gears of War E-Day release on E-Day just makes sense to me.
Yes,
though.
I agree. Stefano says, make it a $200 bundle. Absolutely.
I would buy it.
I mean, listen, apparently.
Can you imagine the collector's edition on that? Master Chief on one side and Marcus on the other side.
Go one step further, Sony. Make a physical PlayStation 5 console with the words, "This is an Xbox" on the side plate.
If you give me a Master Chief DualSense, first off, Colt Eastwood would kill himself on stream. But secondly, I would purchase so many of those.
Can you imagine a Gears faceplate on?
Oh my! Stop!
Let me get in contact with my contacts over at Xbox.
Yeah. Tell them these PlayStation team over here. We have ideas.
We've got ideas.
We've got ideas.
Talk to your chair guy. We got some ideas over here. But yeah, man. Listen. Idle Sloth, he's great over there over on Twitter. He covers all things Xbox over there. Financial quarter two highlights: Xbox's total revenue declined 9% year over last quarter. Xbox content and services revenue decreased by 5%. Xbox hardware down 32% year over year. Again, this speaks to the moves that Xbox is clearly making, right? This is it. You could call it the Sega moment, whatever. Again, we didn't necessarily quote unquote win. We still have to buy all our games. PlayStation didn't pat ourselves on the back. Jimbo didn't knock on my door and went, "Hey, Joseph, did you fight the PlayStation Wars and whatever?" And I'm like, And then he gifted me a golden PlayStation. No,
I didn't get an email with a free avatar because we won. That didn't happen.
Exactly. It is what it is. I just wanted to point this out. It was just, they are now one of the biggest publishers on PlayStation. They are also one of the most popular ones because look at I see the charts. Forza's always up there. So Xbox is making moves, and it's going multi-platform. And Godspeed, good luck, and I can't wait to play your games. That's it. When we all play, we all win. That's what they've been.
I also just remembered I can finally get to play South of Midnight in May.
Oh, did they put out a release date?
Well, no, I thought they did. Did they not?
Oh,
I think it's April or May. I think.
Okay. Ooh,
it's gonna be a good year.
Hey, gang. At least. Here's the next one on Flash News. Gotta run, gotta go fast.
I may have made that up late.
I think it just says spring at this
point. It does. Okay, so spring.
Okay. There you go. You liar. Highguard manages almost 100,000 Steam players on day one, amidst over 13,000 negative reviews. This comes from VGC. Just to do a little update because it looks like there's been like a heavy drop off of this game. It's currently sitting at 18,000 over a 24-hour window. We haven't hit its first weekend yet, so those numbers could go up or down. But let's just discuss the discourse for a second. Have you guys seen this online?
A little bit, but I've been staying away from a lot of social media lately, so.
Yeah, fair enough. I honestly, gang, I gotta be honest with you guys. When I don't like a game, I don't make it my personality. I don't make like ambiguous posts of like, I wonder what's happening with this game I haven't heard so much about. I saw Highguard at TGA's just like the rest of y'all. I didn't get upset that it was the last game and not Intergalactic, whatever. And I went, not for me. And I just went along with my day. And I just wish more people would do that and mind their fucking business. And we don't have to doomcast, but we also don't have to praise the game for being this second coming because it's obviously not. You could just ignore it and walk away. You don't have to comment on everything. Don't be the person that's making traffic slower because you want to watch the police officer give the guy a ticket. That's kind of my mentality here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The only thing I take away from it that I find fascinating, because it was never a me game, I was never playing it.
Sure.
Just learning about the marketing campaign for it. Of they announced it Game Awards, and then they were silent.
Right.
And then a day before launch is when previews went up, and like they were very quiet on their own pages and social media. It was very fascinating that that's the route they went. Mm-hmm. And so like my like work hat is on. I'm like, I don't know if I would have done that.
Right.
I don't know if this is true, but I think it was like Paul Tassi or one of those said that originally they wanted to shadow drop it. They weren't going to do anything for it, but then Jeff played it or something early or whatever, and he was like, we have to have this at the Game Awards.
Gotcha.
And so they were like, okay, fine. But I think the reason why it was so quiet was because they weren't going to do anything.
Yeah.
And then
okay, that's fair.
If it's true, and I don't know if it is, but if it's true, that was a Jeff thing. Jeff was like, no, I need this at my show. And so then they put it in the show, but then they still didn't have any plans for anything.
Jeannie says that's true. It's a direct statement from. Okay, so that makes way more sense. But to your point, Joe, I agree with you wholeheartedly. If you have nothing nice to say, just don't say it. It's not that hard. Don't go ahead and make these thumbnails, because I've seen the thumbnails, of course, of like, oh my god, it's already dead in the water. I hate that phrase. Mm-hmm. I hate championing a downfall of a game. It happened with Concord. It'll happen. It's happened to this. It will happen to so many other games, and I really, really, really do not like it.
Yeah, and we're picking apart a tweet that Sven Vinkel over at Larian Studio. I'm sorry, I butchered your name, sir. I'm so sorry. I'm American. I'm dumb. And also, I'm just so sorry about everything we're doing. Anyway, Sven writes, sometimes I think, I'm one of the good ones. I made a mistake. Sometimes I think it'd be a good idea for critics to be scored, Metacritic style, based on how others evaluate their criticism. Was I about to say something else? Was absolutely. I like to imagine it'd be encouraged a bit more resistant. The harsh words do real damage. You shouldn't have to grow callous on your soul just because you want to publish something.
Sorry, can I start with this one?
Please, go for it.
I do feel like I wonder if there's a little bit of a miscommunication there, because he said reviewers being Metacritic. I do, because going to our conversation that we had before the show, I do wonder if he more meant like not necessarily like the IGN reviewers or, you know, those VGC, like those types of reviewers, and more so like the people reviewers. Like, for example, when I get a review code and I post a review video, somebody like me who is not a reviewer for a company, we are just given review codes. Because I guess I could be wrong, but I feel like people who are professional reviewers for these bigger companies, they aren't rude in their criticism. They're for the most part, I feel like they do a good job of criticizing a game without being rude. Not always, but for the most part. But YouTuber reviewers, a lot of times, because they have to be clickbaity, they have to sell the video, they tend to just be assholes. I try very hard to, like, when I give my final thoughts on a game or a movie, say like, this wasn't for me, but I understand why they did it, or I don't fully understand this choice, but here's what I like. Like, I tried not to be rude about my criticisms, because I agree with his point. People are assholes for no reason a lot of times when they're reviewing games. So I don't know, and I don't want to just like be like, oh, maybe English isn't his first language and there's just like a little bit of communication issue there, because he could have meant actual reviewers. But I also feel like there's a lot of people dogpiling on him too, and I don't necessarily know if he meant how a lot of reviewers are taking it, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm just an empath, and it just makes me sad when people get shit on like that.
Yeah, no, absolutely insane.
No, I think you're right. I think, first off, here's the thing about the internet. There's no room for misinterpretation or giving people benefit of the doubt, or anything like that. Because yeah, like critics could be like, yeah, guy, I publish videos, you know what I mean? So it's like, it could be just like him not understanding, again, him not speaking more directly of like, are we talking video people like YouTubers? Or are we talking about Twitch streamers? Or are we talking about IGN? Are we talking about GameSpot or whatever have you? Because if we're talking about reviewers, like, yeah, I do side with Jeff Gerstmann here, where it's like, listen, the few times I've talked about a game or reviewed a game or whatever, I remember I got a death threat out over Nintendo Labo. Like, Jeff Gerstmann writes, I try a couple decades of shitty emails ranging from simple insults all the way up to death threats from idiot fanboys who can't handle you giving a game only 8 out of 10. Yeah, and he goes on like, yeah, I think.
But I don't think those two are mutually exclusive, though. Like, yes,
Right.
that sucks and that's not okay, but that's also not his point. Like, that wouldn't change. Like, that's going to happen no matter what. You know what I mean? So I don't understand why that point is being made in response to that tweet. I don't know. That just seems a little like, okay, take a breath. It's not, this isn't necessarily directed at you. I think that's, it's so easy on social media to read something and have the gut punch of, oh my God, they're talking about me, you know? Right. And like, yes, I've gotten stuff like that too over choices that I've made in video games. I'm wearing a hoodie of a franchise that was almost ruined for me because of the vitriolic hate I got over choices that I made in that game. I get it. It sucks. But also, there are a lot of assholes out there who their opinion is held equally to someone like whoever that was as a reviewer who does that professionally, and they're not the same. They're not the same. Like, I don't know.
I mean, hell, I just went through it for the last 2-3 months with a certain community. I've gotten all the things.
Yeah.
I do get where Jeff is coming from a little bit, because if it's the way Sven meant it, and without, because I do agree with you, like I think there is some sort of translation thing there, where like reviewers and stuff are already being so critiqued already from the public, that getting more critique from the people behind the games, and what's stopping them from being like, what's the Greek god, like Icarus flying too close to the sun, where they're too close to the situation and they don't like the score they gave, and then they fight so hard to get them their access revoked from reviewing in the future. So like, I get it. I would love for Sven to clarify a little bit, because I think the reviewers he means are the ones that are in bad faith and are like, hey, everyone, go review bomb this game because for this stupid little reason. Those people absolutely should have all access revoked for everything, because their value is nothing. But like the traditional reviewers, I don't think need that, because it's their job, you know?
Yeah, no, I agreed. Also, just I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't being a dumb, ignorant slut. That Larian Studios, based in Belgium. Belgium's main language is Dutch, French, German. So depending on the areas of Belgium. So I was like, that's why he kind of sounds like my uncle. Okay, so fair enough. So yeah, that could be like a translation issue, like that gets lost, you know. 100%.
Just because the word critics, it's like, could be actual reviewers, but also critics could, like, that's just a general term. So that's why I don't necessarily know how he meant it. I could just be reading into it too, because I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel bad. But like, I agree, if he did mean it like professional reviewers, I think clearly something a little personal happened on on his end, and he's taken something a little personally.
And it's
If
also
that's the case too.
how because I've been watching a lot of the games business, like a lot of how these developers talk is like, remember that, like, how us gamers, we have our own little inside like clicks, and we think how
Mm-hmm.
the media works or whatever. Like, we have our own misconceptions,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get to hang out with industry folks, and they have their own misconceptions about the general consumer and also how the industry works.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you're at the dev layer, you also have misconceptions of how the media works and how people perceive you. And
Mm-hmm.
so I think there's like this kind of layered cake of like miscommunication and misinterpretation of how the industry actually functions. And
Mm-hmm.
so people kind of work off assumptions. And when we do that, we just kind of, we yell at each other, or we get dismissive or whatever have you. We kind of put walls up. So to me, we can't argue about like media literacy on games media end and then just go, he just said critics. He didn't say
Mm-hmm.
review. You're saying reviewers.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying critics. I'm a games critic. You're a games critic. We're all games
Mm-hmm.
critics. We run a podcast, right? And like, yeah, so I just think there's a lot of misinterpretation here that I wish he clarified, but he did at the end of the day just take the tweet down, which I get it. It's like you don't want to deal with it. I've been there.
Especially
So
because
like
they were kind of in the hot seat recently already. So it's like, you
100%.
don't need that more of that.
So yeah, it could be just like, CEO disconnect for real. But like, I've been in those meetings where like, yeah, oftentimes a CEO or someone in a development position speaks and you're like, that's not how that actually works though.
Yeah.
So it could just be that.
Going to, I forget whose tweet you brought up that was like the quote tweet.
Jeff Gerstmann, yeah.
Getting like death threats and things like that. That happens all the time with reviewers now.
Yeah.
Do you think companies like IGN, for example, they're just the biggest one that I can think of. Do you think
Sure.
companies like IGN eventually don't necessarily say a specific name for who's reviewing something so that the company gets the backlash versus specific people? And I know at the end of the day, then it stinks because like you as someone who writes these articles, you want them attached to your name so you can use them in your portfolio.
Yeah.
But I feel like there has to be a way for it still to be accredited to you for if you leave the company, while also not being accredited to you for the masses, so you don't have to face that hate, because we are not trained for that. The amount of hate that we get as just public facing people, there's no training for that. There's no training with how to cope with that or deal with that, and it's hard. Like Kyle, you just obviously went through some really difficult stuff. Like,
and you guys have seen me going through that, and we hop on, and I just could not handle.
Like firsthand how difficult that is. And they do go through it a lot. Reviewers do go through that a lot. And it's the unfortunate reality is that's the internet now. At what point do these companies say, okay, we need to protect our employees?
Mm-hmm.
And like maybe each reviewer has like a code name or a number, or it's like reviewer 1, so that you can, because I know sometimes there's reviewers that I never agree with. So if I see that, oh, this game is reviewed by this person, I'm not even going to bother reading it because I know I'm not going to agree. So I don't know if there's other people out there like that. I might be the weirdo.
No, I'm like that too. Yeah. Like I saw Travis is reviewing Highguard. I was like, ooh. I love you, Travis. You're in. Well, actually, no, the internet might love you. I don't know. Figure it out.
But like, at what point does the company say, okay, this article is reviewed by, what's one of these Google things popped up? Anonymous blobfish. Like, and then that is the same person every single time, so that it can follow you after if you apply somewhere else, but then you're still protected, because it's like, that shit's hard. It's not like, I get why he was so defensive about it, because I can't imagine what their inboxes look like. I know what my comments look like, and I don't even, like, I do review occasionally, but like I'm just playing the video game. I can't imagine what they must get, and that's not healthy, and it's not safe. Like, with today's society, it's just straight up not safe anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the answer is, but I do feel like at some point companies need to step up and figure out something else. I don't know.
It's definitely hard, because obviously you want your name attached to something you wrote, because for like, it's a job portfolio. It's your body of work. It's
right.
I think the issue is, and I don't think there's a way around it, is just to not. I think the way they get in touch, like their availability of how people can contact them needs to be protected by the companies and maybe not so publicly seen. And again, like social media, whatever, you can really DM anybody, and it's up to the person to kind of block that, of course.
Yeah.
But even then, there are ways to get around it. But it's really tough. But I'm with you. They need to do something to protect people, because there are crazy folks out there. And like I share with you that email we got after the nomination thing where he called us every name in the book and I'm the most racist person in the world and blah blah
Which you're
blah.
not, by the way. You're not.
I absolutely am not. Are you kidding me?
Top
No.
3?
Shut the fuck up.
All right, top 10. We're in the
I'm
conversation.
gonna punch you 6 or 7 times, okay?
You should have heard what he thinks about the Dutch. That's all I'm gonna say.
But yeah, there needs to be something. There needs something to be done, because the games industry, games media side of the industry is already in such a rough spot that the amount of daily harassment to all of them, and God forbid you're a woman in games. Holy shit. I don't have to tell you, like, yeah.
It must be just so easy for you. Like, it must be just so easy.
It's terrible. Things need to change, but I don't have the answer.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You could tell me to kill myself on the YouTube comments, whatever gets me that engagement. You know what I'm talking about? whatever helps that video grow. I don't know. Be mean.
Joe also oftentimes says like, "Oh yeah, I got a threat or someone was mean to me," and I actively go look for it and I never find it.
I just delete it. I'm like, you just said something negative. You're
I just saved.
Trying to be a prick.
I saved a video on TikTok. I need to write them down, but it's like witty comebacks for people who say stupid shit to you. And I was saving.
Yeah.
All right, gang. That's enough of that. Here's something from Dexterito. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
All right, on Twitter.
Just added a couple extra T's, but
Excellent. Dispatch has been censored by default on Nintendo Switch, which includes cuss words are bleeped out, nudity covered with black bars. Invisigal's Dream has muted sound effects. All right. No option to opt out of the censorship.
Yeah.
Where is Grums when you need him? Our hero. I can hear the Creed music playing in the distance.
Don't say his name 2 more times or he's going to appear.
I muted him. All right. We can't anymore. We can't.
Sorry, your mic isn't working anymore. I don't know what happened.
No, let's go play more Guess the Game.
What?
Kind of wild, right? Because you gotta. I feel like there are other. Genuine question: is anything in The Witcher censored on the Switch version?
So someone pointed out, it's like, dude, you didn't censor Cyberpunk. There's peepees and boobies everywhere in there,
right?
Straight up for JJ's in that starting screen.
So. Why is Dispatch getting that treatment?
Yeah, that's weird.
Because
I just thought they did that for everything.
No.
Why would that be? It should be less bad if it's cartoonish.
I've seen some of our
and
Nintendo
it's very
brothers
clearly labeled.
Yeah,
right. Is it
like
marked 18 plus? Like
yeah, because like I've seen some of my Nintendo brothers out there. They're like, why are you censoring this? And then they mention Cyberpunk, and then they're like, and all like the weird like sex waifu games are in the eShop. Why aren't you doing anything about those? It seems
that's a weird choice.
Odd.
Yeah,
very odd. Yeah. So anyway, do it on PlayStation. Yeah, free the nip. Free the nip. Come on. You know? Shoot. It does remind me of the old Mortal Kombat censorship back between like Sega and Nintendo when the console wars were fun. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Like back in the day, do you know about this controversy?
No,
okay,
I don't think
let me tell you this is good. Back in the day when the console wars were fun, we talk about blast processing, we talk about I don't know, Mario or whatever. It's Sonic being a loser.
I had a Dreamcast, so I wasn't in that world.
I get it. Well, listen, back in the early 90s when Hillary Clinton and Joseph Lieberman would be real weird about video games and want censoring it all the time. Nintendo censored Mortal Kombat on the console edition, where instead of the blood and the fatalities, it was sweat. You're just hitting the sweat off of people, and so everybody was buying it on Sega if you're worth a damn, because that's where you got the blood and the fatalities and stuff.
So Nintendo, Japanese company, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
So aren't Japanese films known for their excessive blood? Like, isn't that like a Kurosawa or whatever? Like, isn't that a thing?
Yeah.
So why, like, cultural heritagely, shouldn't you want to keep the blood?
I don't know.
You're telling me there's not a Mario game where he says fuck? Come on.
It's just like the Animal Crossing. Like, you can't tell that they're actually speaking English, but they can. It's just sped up really fast.
Yeah.
When the boing in Mario is actually fuck.
Yeah, exactly. I also just like to think when Joe
Yoshi says a slur.
I like to think when Joe just went into his little soapbox there for a second. I imagine him sitting at some VFW hall with all his other gaming buddies from back in the day. Hey, remember when we took it to Sega? You remember? I remember. I was there. I was there, man.
I liked that live.
Remember Xbox Live, man? Remember, you'd say the most heinous stuff to your friends. Ooh, if they only recorded that, and they could use that shit for blackmail, you know? I'm a better person now. Scott Pilgrim EX launches March 3rd.
Yeah, this was announced today. It's the same people made the TMNT beat 'em up and Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Oh, shoot.
It's a sequel to the older Scott Pilgrim game.
Nice.
The writer is back. We're getting Anamanaguchi new songs in there. 2 new playable characters. They know how to make a good beat 'em up. Scott Pilgrim's awesome, so
hell yes.
Very excited. It's wild. Let me just say, as somebody who is now writing a ton of indie news and see it all the time now, there's so many games coming out in the next 4 weeks. It's insane.
Let's do it. Wario64, this comes from him on Twitter or Blue Sky. Let's just do Blue Sky. Neo 3 demo is up on PSN. I'm going to be playing that. No code provider, nothing. I saw that you could get a Steelbook on Amazon if you pre-ordered it. That's what I did. I see a Steelbook, I pre-order.
I'm a simple man. I see a Steelbook, I get the Steelbook.
100%. February monthly games for PlayStation Plus: Undisputed on PS5, Subnautica Below Zero on PS5, PS4, Ultros on PS5 and PS4, and Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown on PS4.
Ultros is great.
I can't wait to play it. Hey gang, it's time for what you've been playing. Kyle, I go to you. Have you been playing anything or just watching films?
I've been playing a little tiny bit. Non-PlayStation thing, but it's a game called TR49. It is a narrative puzzle game mixed with an audio drama. The basis is a long unpowered computer boots to life and says your name, and there's a voice talking to you, and the goal is you need to find a book in the system. Think of it as like a library Dewey Decimal System.
Okay.
Where you have to figure out what's going on. There's some dystopian outside worlds because you don't leave the computer screen. Everything's there. It's voice acted. I might be too dumb for it. I was going to try to finish it and write a review for 6-1 Indie. I might write just an impressions thing because I think I'm too dumb. And that's part of it, right? A lot of it is you have to pick. It's a four. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Four letter code, but 2 are letters and 2 are numbers. Okay. So you kind of have to figure it out to try to unlock new entries in the computer to find different books and match them up and stuff like that.
This looks really cool. Is it on console?
So it is Steam, and you could also play it on your phone, iOS and Android.
I might want to play this.
Cool. I think it's only like $6 or something like that. It's $6.99 on Steam right now. Thank you, alphanumeric. That is exactly what I was trying to figure out. Thank you so much. But yeah, the point of it is as well. You kind of have to like fight through it and just try random letters and numbers because they don't really tell you anything. It's just like go figure it out. So that's part of it. But I'm at the point where I'm literally just sitting there going, all right, let's do AA00, AA01, AA02 because I'm stuck and I don't know where to go next. So that is why I'm thinking I'm too dumb, but I'm going to keep going and see how far I can get. But it's a good time.
Okay.
And then the other one, just really quickly, I started the Cult of the Lamb Woolhaven expansion, DLC, whatever. Boy, oh boy. After not playing it for a few years, I was overwhelmed and forgot how to do things. But it's great. It's really, really fun. I'm not too far into it. But it's beautiful. You're still in my cult, Joe. You're still one of my followers. You're still alive. We're not married yet.
We will be.
But I'm married to Mike. I'm married to Jake.
Okay. If I need to sell you, I could do crazy stuff with my tongue.
Whoa.
Can you make me your cult, but then sacrifice me to the god?
I absolutely can.
100%.
Yeah.
I want to be a sacrifice,
Absolutely.
but it needs to be elaborate, like a cool sacrifice.
Sure. So there are a couple things. You can sacrifice part of your followers to give a boost to like your little area where you live. Or when you die in the roguelike action part, you could sacrifice a follower to bring you back.
Oh, I want that.
Okay. Absolutely. I'll do that. Yeah. I haven't had a new follower in a little bit. Things are rough, okay?
I sacrifice myself for King Kyle.
And like the thing that's throwing me out is managing because it's wintertime in Woolhaven DLC, so you now have to manage your followers' warmth. And the resource for that is not so readily available, at least from what I could find yet. So
yeah.
People are freezing, they're dying.
See, this is why I want to be sacrificed.
yeah.
I think I had to kill Kyle because this again, it's going way back. I had to kill him because he was killing everybody.
Yeah.
Like he was starting fights.
Kyle does have murderous energy.
Yep.
100%. What's up?
And that's why I feed you your own poop in my cult, Joe, which is a thing you can do, like.
See, this is why I want to die.
That's fair. That's fair. T, anything you've been playing?
Yes. I platinumed Star Wars Outlaws, which was great. I ended up loving it. I have one trophy that I do not like. It was RNG based and it was a total bitch.
I know exactly the
but
one.
other than that, I loved the game. Definitely have some complaints about it. It's definitely not a perfect game, but damn, was it fun. It was everything I wanted it to be. I had a great time. I really just want to get like an actual sabacc set and play sabacc because that was fun. I'm not good at it, but it was fun.
My brother has a deck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
That's how much of a Star Wars jerk he is. He got a whole sabacc deck. Yeah. So I continue.
I'm also still playing Animal Crossing. I've been saving some inspiration and like building up my island a little bit. And also my daughter is obsessed with Animal Crossing. I gave her my old Switch, hoping that she would play her new island there. She doesn't like to because she doesn't have villagers yet. And she's not at the point where like she can build their houses and stuff because that's just like a little too advanced for her. So she's always playing mine. So every time I go on my island, it's kind of funny because everything's different. All of my furniture is in new spots. All of my flowers are missing because she's plucked every single one of them. I have no money because she's purchased all of the clothes in the shop. I literally have 5 of the same dress. It's really funny. Also, like she loves with the DLC, the Happy Home DLC, you can go to a new island and decorate houses. And she loves to do that. So I need to share screenshots of some of these houses she's designed because they are a hoot. They are a hoot. So I've been playing a little bit of that.
Okay.
And then the newest actual game that I'm like playing to try to get a platinum on is I'm replaying Cyberpunk 2077 because I played that at launch on the Xbox. And I really enjoyed it, but it was launch, so it was rough. And I didn't love it as much as a lot of other people love it. So I wanted to play it again. on PlayStation so I can get the platinum, but also just because now that I kind of know what to expect, I feel like I'll probably like it more because I'll understand the systems better. And
Yeah.
I'm typically a fantasy girly, which is why I love The Witcher. And I really liked Cyberpunk, but I didn't love it as much as The Witcher because I'm just not like as much in terms of like my media a sci-fi person versus fantasy. But I fell into it hard real fast. I'm like back in it and I'm loving every second of it now. I haven't really had much time to play it because my daughter had a snow day on Monday, so it's been like every other minute is me trying to catch up on work, but
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I wish you could just trade like because this time around, when in my second playthrough, instead of romancing Judy, I know what it's in. I'm gonna romance the other chick that her name's failing me right now. But I want like, and unfortunately, I had to do the guy voice, and I hate it. It just sounds like such a douche. I wish like I could have the dude body, but sound like female V because that is my V. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
can you do that? I thought you could do that.
I don't think you can, unfortunately.
You can't romance Pan as a female.
Yeah. Exactly. So
I know, but you can assign the female voice as the male
you
character.
Can.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, then this changes the game.
I think.
Yeah,
so.
I thought you could do that.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right,
Pretty
Pan Am. I'm on the case. That's awesome, though. I love Cyberpunk so much. It's just such a fantastic game.
Are you I know you said to platinum it, but you're gonna play the expansion too at some point?
Eventually, I'll probably record the expansion for the channel because I've wanted to play that. But same as with you with Cult of the Lamb, I didn't want to just jump into it because I knew there was no way. Like I had to do the tutorial again because it's been that long. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I figured I'll platinum the game. When I'm done with the platinum, then I'll record the DLC and release it. Probably as like one really long playthrough video. It's just like one long DLC video. Yeah. Especially because it's so old at this point. But.
Yeah. Kuno Guy writes in the chat, hey Trophy Room Trio, late to the party, but if serious about doing some sort of platinum competition, I got some ideas that help weigh the trophy values. Can't share in the Discord. Please, Kuno Guy. Please.
Yes, please do.
Yeah. What have I been playing? I mean, you guys already know it. I don't even need
123 hours.
Let's see how many hours I got in Arc Raiders this week. But I have gotten into Oblivion.
Nice.
You know, I talked about that a little last week. I'm almost done with the Fighters Guild quest. Then I'm going to go into the Mage Guild quest. Then I'm going to be a real piece of shit. I'm going to be, what's it, Black Brotherhood or Dark Brotherhood, whatever it was. Yeah.
I love the Dark Brotherhood quest line of Oblivion. It's so good.
Yeah. I mean, in Skyrim, that to me, the Dark Brotherhood storyline is the main storyline in my head in Skyrim because I loved it so much. For some reason, well, apparently, Fortnite. I play Fortnite. I don't have Arc Raiders in front of me, unfortunately.
Have you played any more Claire Obscure, or we given up?
No, I've
have you finished Edge Runners yet?
Listen, guys, I don't claim to be perfect. All I know is that there was a new skins in Fortnite, and I was like, oh, guys, we gotta go. We gotta play Fortnite. We gotta buy it because, the Office skins dropped. And come on, I have to be.
I think we literally had a snow day. Official statement from you that says, I will not be playing Expedition 33 and I will not be watching Edge Runners. Just officially put it on record and say that you're not going to do it.
I wanted to be date night Mike in Fortnite. Fly on the Megadesk glider, the Dundee pickaxe. I had to do it. It's all right there.
No prison Mike, no buy.
I stand by what I said after the show last week. I'm not going to say it again. I just want to remind you. If what happens, what we all want to happen, then you have to
absolutely
finish Edge Runners or Expedition 33.
Chat, guess what we're talking about? Take a guess.
There's an event that we want to happen. When it happens, you have to at least finish Edge Runners.
Yeah. Okay.
Otherwise, you don't have to.
One episode left?
Got a few.
Oh, okay.
So
you know what I got?
That will be our.
No, you didn't. Hold on.
What?
Is that what I think it is?
He told us he got it already, though, to be fair.
I didn't know he did it, and I didn't even know it was already out.
Yeah. No, dude, they were fast because I was like, hey, listen, I accidentally purchase the
Did he
PlayStation version.
did
and
he
just take a
text us
statue.
that? Because I missed that.
He told us at the
message.
beginning of the show last week, I think, that he ordered it.
I was gonna do a video, then the snowstorm happened, and now it's like, well, it's way too late. Everybody, it's been done. But yeah,
Oh, she's so pretty.
Kyle, could you full screen this for a sec?
Oh
You
yeah,
full
I
screen
forgot.
this?
I have that
You have the
option now.
technology. Yeah, man, might be one of the most impressive statues. I'm holding the Marathon Collector's Edition, and this is the Thief. This is crazy. The amount of detail on her, the fact that she doesn't look sickly. Look at the knife on her back too. Like everything looks really good. I'm really surprised.
Genuinely, she might sell me on at least trying the game because her character model looks so freaking cool.
And then look at this down below because there's like a terrarium in here.
I was gonna say she looks awesome. I'm more impressed with this underwater base.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. The dead guy down there.
Ooh, does it light up? Did you
It
press the
does.
button?
I don't have like a power bank attached, but
Okay.
USB-C, it does light up and it kind of flashes a little bit too. It's nice.
Ooh,
But
very
yeah.
cool.
And then like you see the gun under there.
Yeah, that's
super
cool.
impressed. Super impressed. with
That's
this
really
collector's edition.
creative. Jeannie, yeah, marathon.
Unfortunately, no steelbook. Unfortunately, but
Do you think we get a collector's edition for GTA?
100.
Did they do one for 5?
I'd be surprised
did.
they don't give you a gun.
I believe it was a locker
like
or
my
something,
gun.
or like a bank safe or something like
Oh,
that.
that's lame. I'm not gonna
But
lie.
yeah, the collector's edition box as well is super nice. Like everything about it, the attention to
There's a
detail.
joke there, but I'm not gonna make it. Huh? Nothing.
No, it's okay. I got it. It's all right.
So can it? I hate you.
I had to
For
throw it.
audio listeners, Silcana in chat said I received my Elder 30 Expedition 33 monolith today. I'm so happy with it. And I'm not jealous at all.
And here
Totally
we are,
sane, non-jealous person.
Joe getting the collector's edition stuff from Marathon a month ahead of time. But GTA 6 won't have physical games day
Dude.
one.
I know. But listen,
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna release a steelbook and never release a physical
Yep.
edition.
1,000,000%.
but like shout out to this collectors because we really nice.
Yeah,
Really
very
nice. And they're starting to like show the shell, like their characters are called shells, like special like vignettes for each one.
Ooh, okay.
The Destroyer vignette is awesome. It reminded me of Halo 3's when he's running, the Master Chief's running into the crater. Ooh, I'm in. I'm all marathoned out. I hope it's great. Because honestly, they're doing some things that I'm actually pretty hopeful about. So let's do it. Stay hopeful, guys. All right, gang. It's time. Anybody holding on to anything? Anything at all? Anything at all? It's a beautiful drawing.
My niece Kylie drew this during the
No
snow
way.
day. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Tell him she screwed up on the nose, but good job. All right.
Pretend about that, Joe. I just bonked you.
Oh, the book came in.
Oh,
Have you started it yet?
I have not. I unfortunately have not been
It's
in the
the
mental state
AC
to read.
Origins prequel book.
Yes. So this is Bayek's prequel story before the game starts. I'm really excited to read it.
Nice.
Excellent.
He's my
Prepare
boy.
to drop. Here are the latest deals and deals coming to the police station storefront.
We
Take
got
it
a
away,
couple
Kyle.
big ones next week.
Oh, yeah.
Which lock in everybody.
All right.
Next week, February 1st.
Jesus.
Star Sand Island comes to PS5. February 5th, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined comes to PS5.
Dang, okay.
I can't believe that's already here. February 6th, My Hero Academia, All's Justice hits PS5. Neo 3 is February 6th for PS5. And then PJ Tour 2K25 hits. Wait, hold on. Never mind. That already came to PS5 last February. This is a February 6th on Switch 2.
Oh, hot dang. Oh, okay. Pretty good. Dragon Quest Reimagined. I'm
Neo.
excited for that one. Neo. Let's go. I'm hearing very good things about 3, so let's hope, about with the demo and stuff. So let's hope it follows through to the final finished product. All right, gang. Now it's time for, unfortunately, the last segment of the show, but our favorite segment. It's time for the Sony Pony Express.
Yeehaw! M9 Prime writes in, hopefully all of you made it through the snowstorm this weekend and are all dug out. It took me 3 hours to get my stuff done. So my question is, what chores, tasks would make a good video game? I know Power Wash Simulator is a hit, but is there anything else you think would be as satisfying as that and would make a good and relaxing game?
No, it wouldn't be, shovel snow simulator. I'll tell you that much. How many fights I get in every single goddamn time about how we're gonna shovel the snow, what we're gonna do, whose job is what. My brother's always a snowplow. I don't get to be on the snowplow. He gets to be on the snowplow. I get to be the basic bitch with the worst shovel while everybody has a better shovel than me. Then they're like, oh, buy your own shovel. No, I'm not gonna buy my own shovel. How about we just have better shovels here? I shouldn't have to, because here's the thing. I'm going to go buy a shovel at Costco. Someone's going to go, oh, this is a good shovel. They're going to take it from me. Then I'm going to fight them over, that's rightfully my shovel. How about this? You let me be on the snowplow every once in a while.
Why do you need shovels if you have a snowplow?
Because sometimes, okay. And then here's the thing. Oh, there's always a part that breaks. The band snapped, or the resistance isn't great enough. We need to get a new band. And they never order it. And then the snow happens, and they're like, uh-oh, we didn't order the... Well, you should have. Or just buy a better snowplow. I don't know what to tell you. If it's every season we're going through this, Dad, then why? Then why are we not thinking about investing in a new snowplow,
How much
Armando?
is a plowing service? Maybe you just hire a plowing service.
And that's what
you all chip in together for a plowing service.
A couple of neighborhood kids want to shovel the snow. You pay them $35. It's gonna be a nice. They're kids. They're gonna do good. They're strong. Okay, they're strong kids.
They do good. They're strong.
They're gonna do strong.
Okay. Oh, they're not gonna do a good job because they're dumb kids. Who gives a shit?
Joe Jonathan has an important question. Do you enjoy plowing snow?
I would love it. Yeah, $35 in this economy. These kids are running a racket. They have no idea. Listen, Jonathan, I'm angry. These kids, they have no idea. All right? Sometimes $71. Okay.
I have an image in my head that I need to get away. It needs to leave.
I'm not making snow angels.
You're
plowing the snow.
Joe, why are there random holes in the snow over here?
These weird little divots. They're huge divots.
Oh my God.
We only got 3 inches of snow. She told me she loved me.
Shout out to Earthy Cheese's mom.
Shout out.
My
right, sorry.
Jeannie actually took mine. I think there is one.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how good it is, but a lawnmower one would be
Mr. Light
good.
played a shit out of Lawnmower Simulator.
Yeah? Okay. Because it's another one of my favorite TikToks to find, but the guys that go to like the overgrown lawns and completely cut them down and clean them out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just as satisfying as what a power wash is. So
yeah,
if that could be a thing, I would love that. And it's not an ordinary chore, but I generally love the indie game called Serial Cleaners, where you play as a guy whose job is to go to places where the mob have killed somebody and clean up the crime scene.
Oh, that sounds fun.
You have to dispose of the bodies, make sure all the blood is cleaned up and everything. It's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. What say you like?
So they already have a couple of games like this, I would like them to kind of have a baby. So I love unpacking, and I love A Little to the Left. But A Little to the Left has some puzzles. Like, I want A Little to the Left only to be like the drawer puzzles. I don't know if you've played it, but there's like A Little to the Left is like an organization game where you'll get a drawer and you have to organize all the little pieces into the perfect spot in the drawer. I love those levels, but then there's a lot of levels that are like, oh, turn the vases so they're in the perfect order. Drawers, like junk drawers of stuff, and you organize the junk drawer of stuff. So similar to unpacking, like you have to find the perfect spot for it, but also like the puzzle aspect of like you unpack, but then okay, now you have to organize this specific drawer. Okay, now you've unpacked this room, and now you have to specially organize the refrigerator or the cupboard or the this or the whatever. I want them to have a baby.
I like that. I like that. Also, I just wanted maybe another dispatching game after dispatch. Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah, anything that's not shoveling snow. Lawnmower simulator, I could take it or leave it.
A vacuuming simulator could be cool.
Vacuuming. Oh.
Or like a hoarding house simulator. I love watching those videos of people who like donate their time and they go into those houses for people who have like the, issues with hoarding, and they get rid of the stuff, but then they also clean it. I love watching the before and after. So something like that could be really satisfying.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle, what's the next question over
here? Before we get to the last question, I forgot to introduce you to a friend of mine, Joe. You might be interested.
Okay.
Let me know if you want her number, okay?
Okay.
It's a lot of snowfall, so record snow,
I don't want to be crass, but who's this sexy piece of work?
Just saying.
Is that the iceberg that took out the Titanic? Point me in the right direction.
Last question on Sony Pony Express. Yeehaw. Comes from Stefano. My apologies. This could probably went with the flash news about it, but it's okay. Hey guys, I'm really curious on your thoughts regarding Highguard.
There you go.
So we already talked about it a little bit. I played it for a little bit, and I personally think it's just okay, and that it's about the best I can say for it. The shooting feels decent to good, but the moment-to-moment gameplay is straight up boring to me. Unfortunately, right now it feels like just another average hero-style shooter that will be shut down within a year. Have you played it? If so, do you have any thoughts? P.S. Love the podcast. Been watching for a long time, and especially now it's helping me get through some stressful, anxiety-inducing times. Thanks for all that you do. Thanks, Stefano. Appreciate you.
So personally, I have not played it. But can I say something really, really crazy?
Now is when you're going to say something crazy?
Yeah, I'm kind of with Stefano here. I sadly don't see this game lasting. I think if this game was truly like great and amazing, like because I think so many people criticized how this game came out, right? And I mean, Kyle, you work in PR, you even said I would have done things a little different. But the way I see it with Highguard is it did everything that Apex Legends did. Where Apex Legends came out, and listen, there was no other big, other than PUBG and Fortnite, like battle royale game at the time. It had plenty of space to really, break through. But Apex Legends came out, they showed the reveal, showed what the game was going to play like, gave you dev interviews, gave you streamers streaming it on day one, and it was available on day one as soon as that stream ended. Right. And then people played it, and then it broke 15 million players within like 2 months. It was nuts. And it's enjoyed a long life ever since. The thing that Highguard went wrong was that it was not Apex Legends quality when it came out. If this thing was truly like a head turner, I don't think you would see what we're seeing on Steam DB right now, where it's, player counts, plummeted a bit. You're seeing that low, review like thing. Of course, there's going to be people that played it for 15 minutes and downvoted to be a troll, but that's what I'm like, Stefano, what you're saying is what I've been hearing a lot of, and probably the majority is just like, it's just all right. And I truly believe I'm of this weird mindset, whereas I think if you make a good game, it's going to be successful. Like if you make a great game, it's going to be successful. And I just don't know if they have the sauce here. Again, I haven't played it myself, but from what I hear, it's just like, yeah, it's a mediocre shooter. We've seen these before.
I haven't played it either, but it sounds like it's 3v3, right?
Yes.
So I was listening to Kind of Funny talk about it a little bit this morning, and it kind of sounds like the map is pretty big for such small teams. So then you don't really utilize the map because you're just kind of like in one small area because the team is so small. And that does kind of sound like an issue to me. So I wonder why they made the decision to do 3v3 if they wanted to have, because it sounds like there's some pretty cool systems with like the mounts, and the maps seem like they're pretty cool from what I've heard, like the design of the maps and stuff. But then you just have 3v3, so you're not really like utilizing those things necessarily.
Right.
So it, to me, as someone who hasn't played it at all, I have no idea. So, obviously take what I say with as a grain of salt, but it just, it seems like maybe there should be more people per match or something like that. And then maybe it'd be a little bit more exciting. I also feel like if they decided to let Jeff show it, they should have reevaluated their marketing cycle. Like if originally it was going to be a shadow drop, fine. But if you're going to show your game at Jeff's show, then you need to also do other things. I do think it was a mistake, even if their original intention was to shadow drop it. If you made the choice to let Jeff show it, then you also need to add other things, and you need to reevaluate your promotion cycle for that.
I also think that a hero shooter these days at this stage of the game's world, what am I even saying? At this stage of where we are in games, a hero shooter is not as exciting as when Apex Legends Shadow dropped.
100%.
The market is so flooded. There's so many of them already in multiplayer games and battle royale games vying for attention. There were some when Apex came out and Shadow dropped, but it's just, and I also think that if Highguard was not the last game shown at the Game Awards, I think it would have went a little bit better for them.
Yes.
With expectations, right? Like ending a Game Awards, granted, there was a Fast and Furious game that ended the Game Awards. I realize what I'm about to say is crazy. But like ending the Game Awards of the year that we had in 2025 of like, and Jeff hyping it up and it being so soon might have done a little bit of a disservice to it. Just a little bit. High expectations, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I hope it, obviously, like I want it to be successful. I want all games to be successful. So, but who knows?
Yeah. I don't know if, I don't think this game has legs, but I don't want this team to fail. It's just one of those things. It's like shucks. It sucks to see because you kind of see the writing on the wall and all that said. But yeah, I truly think like you're right, Kyle. The environment of these games have changed, and you have to do something drastically different in order for your game to pop. Like we're seeing that with Arc Raiders, right? It's still the talk of the town. And then like you see it with Marathon, where it's like
which is a month away.
It's a month away. And if we're talking about or asking the questions of like, does Marathon, a shooter made by Bungie, have what it takes? It's like your game needs to do something crazy in order to get people in. So, and listen, they took a chance. The mode sounds very different, but it also sounds like a hodgepodge of things we've played before, and it doesn't seem like, again, I'll get my hands on it this over the weekend, but it just doesn't seem like it has that, sticking power that like.
Do you think this is how that Fair Games goes down too?
Oh man. What a great question. Probably. I mean, I don't even think Fair Game sees the light of day. I don't think we'll even hear from it again. Like, yeah, I truly think for PlayStation, I think the whole plans of their live service thing really does hinge on Marathon.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think if and when Marathon fails, they're like, all right, we tried this, we're out, we're done. We can't do this. We got to think of something different. Because all these smaller teams are look at, like, again, like the market's so crowded. You get all these games and 95% of them are gonna fail. And you're now in the mix with games that cost $8. It's like you gotta really do something to stand out, you know. That said, that's been the trophy room this week, gang.
Can I share one more thing?
Oh, please.
Pre-orders went live for this during the show.
Oh.
And I think it's adorable.
Okay.
These are tiny little versions of PlayStation consoles from Figma figures.
Oh my god!
And like, look at the PS4
They're so
one,
window.
Look what game you get with it.
Oh, look at this!
You get a little tiny little Bloodborne.
Oh,
it's clearly meant for like figures to be playing PlayStation consoles.
Yeah,
but like, I love these so much, and I might want to get them.
So cute. Yeah. They should make, those mini brands. They should do mini brands gaming edition.
Yeah, they should.
Those like balls that you open up and they've got the little packets in them.
And what was the site, Kyle? Was it Ligma?
How dare you?
Was it Ligma?
No, I'm not. No, no.
Ligma nuts. Is there anything you'd like to spotlight before we get out of the way here, Kyle Stevenson?
You know what? Maybe hate mail towards show is a good thing. No, I would never, never. Don't do that. Go follow me, Mr. K-Step, pretty much everywhere. Follow all the indie game stuff I'm doing over at 61 Indie. And go join our Patreon if you want. We're doing some things. There's gonna be exclusive Let's Plays over there before YouTube gets them. So consider supporting us there, helping us make showcase happens and award shows and our new initiative demo days this summer, which I'm excited to talk about when we get there. And like, generally, I say this every week, and every week I feel like I need to say it and really drive it home. Tell people that mean anything to you that you love them, and maybe even not the people that are close to you, that you also love them. Shit's tough for a lot of us here in the States, and like, especially like not even in our area. See, Mike Towndrow's in there. He comes right at the end. He's like, "Oh, someone's talking about 61 Indie." Yeah. Seriously, like, please support one another and support people going through it, and just be kind and nice to each other. We fucking need it out there, and like, please, fuck ICE. Get 100%. Rid of them. Call your congressman. Call whoever you need to. Let them know. Let your voice be heard, because this shit can't happen and should not happen. So,
yeah, I shouldn't have to share my location with you guys to go.
No,
hey, just in case I'm black bagged.
Yes, it's not funny. But when you shared your location with us, it immediately ended. It was like, oh, okay, well, Joe's gone.
We're like, well, Joe's dead.
And they got me.
I legit texted back, like, Joe, your location stopped sharing. Are you okay? You didn't answer for a very long time.
Well, Light, where can people find you?
You can find me over at Lightweight Gaming on YouTube, or Lightweight Reacting, also on YouTube, or on Lightweight Gaming socials.
Yeah.
Just the usual stuff. Same thing all the time.
Yeah, man, let me echo something. What Kyle just said. It's been a rough couple of weeks, right? And it's been crazy, because I got a few people like, "Hey, Joe, can you say this? Can you say that? Can you do a little, like anything you can do, whatever." And honestly, I just want to echo, just like, be kind to folks. Talk to people, and even talk to the ones you don't agree with. Talk to one another, break down those barriers, and just reach out to folks, make sure they're doing all right. And make sure, you're also doing all right as well. Turn off the noise. If you need, I saw one person said it perfectly, man. Like, sometimes I love a good blue sky from here and there, but also a lot of people are just posting doomsday scenarios. That doesn't help. It's also not realistic. It's also not what happened. It's actually real. Same with X. They're one sick Kyle away from just really just losing it over there. So like, just turn it off. Just know when you're at your limit, and just go, you know what? Enough of that. Go hang out with your friends, chat about what's going on. And also, if you're able to go out there and make a difference, here's something I wanted to shout out. MinMax is doing this. They're teaming up with Giant Bomb this Friday, 5 p.m. Central Time. That's not a real time. 6 p.m. Eastern time for Ice Out charity stream from our studio in Minneapolis. It will be simulcast on all of these channels right here. So I'll give the link to the Sky link here. And they do God's work. I've seen
just
the video
really quickly for audio
there.
listeners, just in case. So pull that back up.
Yep.
I'm going to read the links. Twitch.tv/MinMax Show, YouTube.com/MinMax, Twitch.tv/GiantBomb, and then YouTube.com/GiantBomb.
There you go.
And MinMax has 2 N's.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, go support our friends over there. They're going to be putting on a charity stream for their community because they're based in Minnesota. So like, it's crazy out there. Just love one another. Be there for one another. And yeah, when I think about the trophy room at the end of the day, it's crazy to think that we span across continents, right? Like we got people tuning in from Alaska. We got people tuning in from South America. We're #1 in Sweden.
Fuck yeah, Sweden.
Hell yeah, Swedes. Sven's tuning in. There's people all around the world, and our listeners are black, white, gay, straight, Republican, Democrat, left, right, center. We span the gamut. And the one thing that binds us together is video games and the joy of video games and the joy of PlayStation more than anything, right? So be there for one another. This community is so amazing. I see it in the Discord every day. I see amazing things from people every day. It's easy to get lost in the headlines and to get lost in the despair as like some talking heads talking over you. But seriously, this weekend and the next weekend and the weekend after that, I've seen strangers fight for other strangers, stand up for other strangers, to be there and comfort one another. I saw a sea of people, man, march to change things. And that is freaking beautiful. It's awesome to see. Even in my hometown, it's yeah, believe in the good in people, man, at the end of the day. So with all that said, with all that out of the way, everybody, that's been the trophy room this week. Love y'all. Keep your wits about you. Keep hunting. Keep playing PlayStation.
Bye. Love you.